to Damage Does D&D for all our wonderful viewers. A Sunday stream. We haven't done one of them for a while. So, we have a new campaign with a new DM, all new players. All the new is happening right now. So, without further ado, I will let our new DM, Fiddy, take it away.
Go on, Fiddy, take it away.
Come on.
Damn it. Okay, it's me.
Yeah,
it's me.
You're Fiddy. Come on.
It's me. Yeah. Yes, welcome everybody. So, premise for this mini campaign is that I did a one shot for these lovely people a couple of weeks ago, and I've just been racking my brains to set this out. So we're picking up shortly after the one shot happened, and hopefully it goes well. So, premise for you guys: you were all in Ibrido, and you defeated the Marquis of the castle and found out that he was Cambion in disguise, trying to use dark magic to create half-breed monsters, basically, turning people into dark creatures. You defeated him. You went back to the town. Everyone was very happy because the townsfolk pretty much had no idea it was happening. There was celebrations and joy to be had. You got rooms in the local inn. Had the first night of very much drinking a lot and patting each other's backs, having fun, especially the dwarves. And then the second day came along, and Catherine, who was in the one shot, spoke to you guys separately, away from everybody else in the inn, and basically said the only reason she was there because she was quite pissed off that somebody had found out her name and invited her to a party, and was there for the mystery rather than staying for any long-term business with you guys. So she caught the ferry back over to where she came from. So at the moment we have Eramin, Grom and Benjamin still in Ibrido. You have rooms in the inn, all free. It was a thank you from the townsfolk, basically. And that's where we're going to pick off. We're going to start off in the morning on the second day. Catherine's left. And yeah, the world is now yours.
Oh, my head. I'm
Yep.
too old for this shit.
Never too old, never too old. Come on now.
Is this the drinking thing?
Yeah. Are you, big man? You good?
I'm good. The water's quite nice. As you know, I don't imbibe with the alcohol.
You don't need to when you're high on life, mate.
Quite, yeah.
Right, so after all of that shenanigans, what the hell was that all about, I've got to say? I've been to a couple of weird parties in my day, but Jesus.
That was...
Whoever that is.
Yeah, that was a lot. Could quite like the mask, though. That was cool.
Did you keep it?
Oh yeah, did we get to keep the masks? I mean,
If you wanted to, yeah, you can still have the mask, basically, because they dropped off of your face.
Yeah, I've still got mine.
When you defeated the Marquis, and you would have, between the group, you would have like either you had Detect Magic up again and realised that there was no magic left in them. So killing the Cambion basically destroyed the curse, what was put onto the masks.
Cool.
I'll still have the bunny mask on top of Betsy.
Yes. And it still has no effect.
Awesome. So, another day to chill and look and meet people.
I'd probably say another day, another dollar to me, mate. I think it's...
Did you say another day to kill and look at people?
Chill.
You want to... Oh, chill. I thought you wanted to kill them and look at their dead bodies.
No.
I mean, I don't mind, but...
Why would I do that?
I don't know, that's why I asked.
That seems.
You dwarfs go to some dark places, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you like underground and stuff, but this is dark. This is deep. this is early morning.
Yeah.
All we should be thinking about is breakfast and beer.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Breakfast.
And
Yeah.
I'll call over and get some breakfast and some more beer to pair with the dog.
Yeah, completely. So after the first time of staying in the inn, uh, they know exactly. It's sort of like 8 o'clock in the morning, and the barkeep basically goes straight out the back. You know they're going to cook you sort of like a platter of food. No magical plates this time though. You've realised that where the food just doesn't reappear. But yeah, he comes out with morning beers, waters for Eremin, and platters of food sort of like 20-30 minutes later. And yeah, there's a slow trickle of people are coming in. They've the town has taken it as more of a sort of like a party, a couple of 3 days. Just realizing what went on, what was going down in the town, and just celebrating that they're free, and you're the ones that helped them.
What's happening at the what was it? Not castle.
The manor house.
The manor house. What's happening there? Is everyone gone? Is it just empty?
So
What happened?
staff,
Yeah, what happened to what was her name?
Catherine.
No.
The other Wasn't there two?
No. No, you actually had like a needle or something. What was it? I can't remember the name.
sewing needle.
Yeah,
Sewing
yeah.
needle. What happened to these kind of characters?
Yeah, so she left. She left the party, didn't she? She locked the doors whenever.
Right, okay.
There.
Well, she was never seen again.
No.
Okay.
So her and the two guards were never to be seen again. The staff in the manor house, the castle, are basically back to being townsfolk, and the town is now going through that. We're going to party for a couple of days, but the plan is that they're going to like elect a leader, a mayor, as such, for that, who will then again reside residents in the town, because it's a small town, but it's a big. It's right near a big port for the area, docking port and everything like that for imports and exports. So they know they need to keep it going and communication going with all the other towns and cities on the continent. So they're just going to find a mayor in the next couple of 3 days and hopefully elect them.
Cool.
Maybe we should be there.
You will notice Catherine, though, the NPC Catherine, the
Yes.
one where Benjamin and both Eremin frightened, I would say, by asking
Well, frightened.
intimidating.
Leaning conversation.
She is still in town, so potentially you can speak to her. But yeah, everybody else is just on a party, not up yet, or back for more. Same time for you, so like 9-10 o'clock in the inn to start drinking again.
Right. Okay. So, what do we do, man? Next.
I think we drink as much as possible because it's free. When they start charging, we'll go somewhere else.
I mean, it sounds like a fair plan, to be honest. I like your train of thought there, son.
Okay. Well, I think there's some like people I haven't met yet, so I could meet them.
Fill your boots, mate. I'll be right here.
Okay.
I'll come with you for a walk around town. Stretch my legs in the morning.
Yeah, let's do
Grom
that.
stretches out, feet in front of the fire, ale in his hand. He's not going to move.
Well, at least we won't
Right.
lose Grom.
Alright. I'll kick him on the bottom of his feet. See you in a couple of hours, fella. Enjoy. And I'll have a little out to the front.
Yeah.
Have a stretch on the porch, roll a cigarette, and have a little peer around.
Yeah,
See who's about.
there's not many people. I mean, last night. I mean, how Grom's head was feeling and your head was feeling. It was a first night after sort of like releasing the town, so it was a big party night. So you see a few stragglers kind of groggy, looking to go into sort of a few of the little shops, and there's not many there, but you've got like the odd jewelry store, and then you've got like bakery, butchers, all of that, and sort of like just little tidbits about some sort of like freestanding stalls, what people obviously come and set up, and like homemade necklaces and stuff like that, just to make a bit more money for the family, for the house basically. But yeah, you'd see Catherine walking about also. She looks like well, you would have known this from the night before, but she didn't really drink a lot. She's still trying to keep a clear head with everything what's going on.
I'll just... Hi. Just wave at her.
She waves back at you, and you obviously still notice the tattoo, what she had on the palm of her hands, from the last one.
I'll wander over to her, catch her eye.
Oh, hello, Benjamin.
Hello, dear. How are you doing this morning?
Well, yes, a lot better that the town is now free.
I thought you'd sound a little happier than that.
Well,
I thought this was, that was quite a night last night.
yeah, still trying to take stock of everything though. It's got to get back to Orium and report my findings, and see, like I said to you, came here because it seemed like something was amiss, and well, you found it out on day one.
Yeah,
What did that mean to you, finding that out? Because to be honest, I'm not sure what it meant to me. I turned up at a party. Someone turned out to be not exactly what I thought he was. I don't know if this is a common occurrence around here, but where I'm from, that don't happen all that often. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. But it's very strange. I have a few ideas floating in my head. I'm probably going to leave back for Orium in the next couple of days. I'm just going to take a walk around
Do
town.
you know who this fella was?
Not at all.
Was he on your radar? Was this just a mystery to you as well?
Mystery, basically. Yes, he was the marquis of the town in the castle, the manor house here, and he just didn't send off any alarms, and no bodies had been found before, and no half-breed bodies had been found before. So that was, I'm assuming, just a mistake on his part.
So,
Have I still got that note?
What, like the letter?
Plan starts here. No. Yeah.
Plans. What was? Remind me. Of that.
I can't actually remember what it was. But me and Uzo found it in a drawer, and it said like, Plan A is good to go, kind of thing.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. You.
As in, we know that there's someone else that was working with this fella, kind of thing.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Okay. I'll pull it out. Does this interest you? Little thing we found.
Oh, where did you find this?
It was in the Marquis's office.
Oh, and you'll see that she kind of gets like a monocle out, but you'll notice that it's more of a magnifying like monocle as well. She just scans it and she goes, never seen this handwriting before, and it's not signed. It's that's worrying. He wasn't working on his own then, was he?
no.
Well, that's what it seemed like. Well, I tell you what, that piece of paper there, unless big man here's got any reason to want it, I've got absolutely no reason for that bit of paper. So I would say that you should take that with you to tell your bosses if you're that interested in it.
I was actually going to ask you if I could take it to do that, and this is, I think, probably the last.
I mean,
thing
I've got
need.
a very strange feeling that I'm going to see you again at some point. Anyway, we get about a little bit. To be honest, I've never been to the city that you're from. It's always intrigued me.
Well, I don't want to say anything just at the minute. It's I don't want to start rumours or
Is she on the level? Is she genuinely an investigator, or is she just... Because she doesn't seem that happy that it's over. So I just want a quick insight check.
First roll of the campaign, and you're playing into my wheelhouse here, Eramin. Please make an insight check.
Sure. That's 18.
Yeah, very on the level. You will see that she's kind of like holding back the excitement, trying to come across as professional. But you can also see with a couple of things she said to you that there is a worry that some of the ideas that she may have about what's going on and needs to speak to her like bosses about could be quite important.
Okay, cool. And
But she's like,
I just sort of nudge Benjamin, just nod. Vibes are good.
If he likes her, well, no, I'm not telling her that, but if he likes her, I'll go with that.
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
tell you what. We are always looking for work as well. We got a little crew together. We do things like this, even when we're not invited, to be honest. And yeah, maybe he likes getting about. I like to roam about. We've got a grumpy dwarf in tow. As long as there's booze here. Oh God, you're religious lot, you lot, aren't you? Do you booze in your city? Is it a thing? Is it?
we do drink. Yes,
We'll
we
lose.
do,
We'll lose the dwarf if you ain't got booze.
no, there's inns and alcohol in the city. It's,
Well, anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. All I was going to say is if there's any ever work in your town, or if I'd like to come and find out what this weird business was all about.
well,
This bugger attacked me out of the blue.
I
This
was
bird
going,
attacked me. What was going
yeah,
on?
I was going to say that come to Orium after you've finished celebrating with the town, and come to the main temple there, Temple of Moradin, and come and find me. I was going to leave in a couple of days, but with this note, I think I'm now going to leave today. Because there's some good investigators at the temple, and they can have a look further for handwriting and samples, and maybe know who it's
Now,
come from.
just to get this clear, I don't really go with pushy religious people too often. This isn't a cult or anything. This is just us turning up, saying hello, and fine.
No cult.
Benjamin, Moradin is the main creator god, if you will. He created everything, or so the religion goes. Even the other gods. So I've heard. So I don't think it's a cult. Could be though, I suppose.
I mean, I suppose
I don't know much about religion, I must say. So noted. It's good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. Vibes are generally okay with Moradin.
Okay. Good.
what I'm about to say is obviously going to make it seem like every cultist leader would say that they're not a cult, but we're not. Yes, I'm actually just going to clear out my room in the inn now and make haste back to Orium today. So when you're in town, come to the temple, and maybe not share everything we find out, but what you know, and from how you dealt with yourselves at the party, we may require your services for more work.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Lovely.
Excellent.
Marvelous, thank you.
A new city to check out with all sorts of myths and legends to read up on.
We should definitely go there. I've always wanted to go there, but then I've always wanted to go everywhere. So yeah, we should definitely do that. We can tell Grom there are many bars to try.
Excellent. Well, thank you, you fine people. And just before I go, and she'll open up a small white coin pouch, and has a drawstring on it, and she just takes out a small silver coin and passes it over to you, Erin, as you were the one who was talking about
Okay.
Moradin, and she'll go, when you get to the temple, just hand this over to the priest who's in charge there, and they'll come and find me. They'll know this is mine.
Oh. Cool. What does the coin look like?
So basically, it's just got the symbol and very good question, which I... The
Gotcha.
first one where you stumped me. Got me! all the information what's been in my head the past few days.
You could have just said it had the symbol of Moradin on it.
It
Yeah.
does, but I'm now finding the symbol of Moradin, so you know what it is. So it has in like a triangle, like a background of the world, very plain, like a circle, and then it has a hammer in it as well. You know that Moradin is a dwarvish, depicted as a dwarvish god, accepts everyone. So yeah, triangle, circle, and then hammer in the center.
Cool. I've never had one of these before.
But yeah, it's not worth much. But yes, I hope to see you in a couple of days, I suppose.
Well, I shall put it in a pouch.
Yeah, easy enough to do.
I shall grab her hand and give her a hearty handshake.
Yep,
Friendly squeeze on the shoulder and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I'll literally just envelop her in a hug.
No.
And for those that don't know, Eramin is a furbolg, but he looks more like a sloth, and he's 8 foot tall, covered in black fur. He's just like, Eramin hugs are good hugs.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. But yes, I'm going to make my way now, and hopefully see you in 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
Perfect. Like it.
And you can see her scuttling off back to the inn. She's going to pick her stuff up basically, and then head out towards Orium.
Right, lead the way, big man. Where do you want to go? Stroll around the town, see if there's anything in trinkets and shops to have a little look in? Or do you want to go back and see sunshine?
Well, the sunshine is there. Point at the sun. Oh. You mean Grom.
Yeah, you know there's a big cheesy grin of a smile underneath that beard somewhere. I'll see it one day.
Yeah. I don't think
At that point, you'd see Grom walking out of the inn, very grumpy. Saying, bloody people won't bloody shut up and let a bloody dwarf sleep. And they'll see you across the land and just come and join you.
I stick my hands in the air and shout at the top of my voice, sunshine!
Fuck. I was trying to sleep, those bloody maids were in there bloody clearing up and wouldn't shut up their nattering. How's a dwarf meant to get to sleep?
People are the worst. I don't know what to tell you.
I thought you were drinking, Grom.
Well, I finished the drinking and then I was sleeping.
Cool.
Come on,
let's go.
Blow the cobwebs off. Yeah, exactly. Let's have a stroll around this town before we beat it.
So I'm just gonna.
Oh, we've got some stuff to tell you.
What?
Yeah. Oh, get out the coin. Look.
We've been offered a job, maybe. I think we might have a new port of call to visit.
Where's that then?
Orium.
Oh, I've been there.
Have you? Is it good?
Yeah, it's full of intelligent people who think they're intelligent. You know, it's full of libraries and magic users and religious types and stuff.
Cool.
Not very fun.
Taverns. It's got taverns. It must have some taverns.
It's got some, but they're all, pretty straight. It's not the fun.
Well, we might have work. We bumped into that Catherine lady again. Had a little chat with her. She said that they're going to do some investigating on that thing that happened to us, which I wouldn't mind finding out about, to be honest.
Work's work, isn't it?
Exactly. There you go. Their coins as solid as the next.
Plus, we get to go new places. That's good, right?
Is there anything you want to do in town before we go?
I suppose.
If you want to go.
Do you want anything, Betsy? No. All right.
And then we'll just sort of reach over and just pat Betsy very gently. Cool.
Right. I'm going to have a little stroll through the town.
Suspiciously at you.
I'm specifically looking for some sort of flouncy but nice neckerchief type situation. Preferably something from the local area, if it's handmade or something pretty, but something I could tie.
Yeah, no, that can absolutely be done. And you'd probably find one you're looking for on like one of the outside stalls. So like the more homemade. There's like one where they've obviously he's a carpenter and they've got it's like a seamstress and bits and bobs like that. So you definitely find a little neckerchief there.
Yep. All right.
Yeah,
I'm looking for the prettiest one. It's got to match Grom's eyes.
Grom's. What colour are Grom's eyes?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
I can't remember.
Blue.
Blue. Yeah. Okay. So you're having a look around and you go through that one. No, it's too dark. It's like, oh yeah, bright blue, and then you kind of look over or look down to Grom, and you're like, yeah, that'll do. And then it's basically got a load of flowers, like daisy-like, if you wish, like I say pictures, but like embroidered into it as well. So a bright blue neckerchief with like daisies and roses and everything like that. What is on it, making it very floral and pretty.
Perfect. I should purchase that scarf. And can I sleight of hand it round Betsy? I want to put it on so it's kind of like, like a little headscarf kind of thing.
Take a gold out of your purse.
Well, you'll know I usually walk with Betsy over the head of
the shoulder.
The head.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check just to see.
Can I assist by trying to distract Grom? Just gonna talk to him.
Yeah, okay. Just give me a quick description of what you're gonna start like a conversation on, or
Literally just Grom. When we go to Orient, was there like I'm just gonna ask him if he had
That was a
favourite
20.
bar or anything else.
roll again, Benjamin, because that with Ehrman assisting you, you'll get advantage.
And my basic answers to Ehrman would be no.
20.
Okay.
Certainly beats my passive perception.
Yeah, it does. So yeah, with ease.
Awesome.
Ehrman is distracting Grom excellently, and he's just basically Ehrman's waffling on basically, and all he's getting back from Grom is just no, yes, no, yes, and as that's happening, you just nicely tie this neckerchief around the Betsy, the top of the hammerhead.
Perfect.
So you're actually going to put it around the hammerhead or attach it to the shaft?
Around the hammerhead, so it's kind of like how a lady would wear her, a little headscarf kind of thing. So the front's showing, but the back's got like the little V at the back, and then it come down and ties around.
Fair enough.
Like my grandma when it was raining, that kind of thing.
Awesome.
Fetching. And I guess now it looks a little bit like you're moving home. It's like a spotted neckerchief on the shoulder.
Just running away from home.
Huckleberry Finn style with the old.
There you go. It put a smile on my face, and it was worth the gold.
Absolutely.
And I'll just have see while we're here if there's anything else that looks interesting to go and have a look at.
Yeah, there's not much. I know it's kind of like a main import-export town because of the docks, but it's not a very small town, but it's just a small town. The town square is literally a square with a few shops dotted about. Not all of the buildings are occupied by shops, with the inn in the centre as well. You'll notice actually that the statue in the centre is slowly being taken down, because it was more there for what was this creature and someone's killed it. Why would they kill it? And it's now like, oh, it was a monster. So they're taking it down. They don't want it to be affiliated with every new person coming into town and who's heard the story of the Marquis being a Cambion.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, you can pick up like a few snacks for the day from like the bakery, the butchers. So you know that if you went to the inn, they said to you anything you want will do. So if you wanted a particular type of meat or like cut or anything like that, you could get that, and then the inn would cook it cook it for tea tonight for you. So yeah, and everything else is just very either locally made or like tool sets. So where you could like a tool shop basically where you can go and get cartographer's tools, mining tools. It's like that stop position for people going further into different cities, but can gear themselves up if they've lost it or broken it.
Is there a to get to Orium? Is there like a ship that goes there, or is it a road situation?
There are ships what go there, but there's the road what goes there as well. So, and let me go back. I'm not on the right page.
The other question around roads is, we having travelled for a while, and I've travelled quite a bit, is the transport between big towns, like do they have carts that regularly run and take passengers or tourists? Because there is quite a big tourist trade here, isn't there?
Yes, there is, but no carts or anything like that in Ibrido. But I don't know if you wanted to ask if there's any spare horses or anything like that, what could
You know
speed it
what
up.
we should do? We should go to the port and hire on as guards for any shipments going over to Orium. Then we can earn some coin on the way. Get a free lift on a cart and get paid for it.
What I will say though, you will know this, knowing that obviously you have sea and land travel in the world. It would probably be quicker to walk, for the simple fact that the ships for the import and export, it's not just we're leaving Ibido and going to Orium. It will be we've left Ibido, Orium is our last stop.
Yeah.
So
I
they
was
would.
talking about getting someone who's offloaded goods at Ibrido to go to Orium and act as guards on that you know, whatever they call them, caravan, cart, whatever.
Oh, carts. Sorry. I mean, yes, potentially you could do that. Definitely be down to a roll of a dice, just to see if what's being carted and taken, because the carts are mainly used for like the materials, whatever's being taken to and from. But I reckon if you had a word with either the barman, the barkeep, or anybody else where you've been there a couple of days, so probably sort of like one of the local farmers and that, they might have sort of a couple of spare horses what you could use if you were going to like travel there by foot.
So is there a sort of staging area where the carts get ready to go out onto the roads, the caravans and stuff?
Yes, so imagine the town is a square, inn is at the back of it.
Yep.
And then got the two, as you look that way, the two corners of the town have no buildings there.
Right.
They're like walkways, and you know that the right hand one is to basically go into where like all of the housing is for the townsfolk.
Okay.
The left one is like the staging area.
Right. Okay. So, what's the plan? Oh, hold on. I've got distracted. There's a person that I've not actually talked to yet. So I'm just going to wander over to just the first sort of random person that I haven't spoken to.
Yeah.
And just sort of bend down a little bit so that I'm not quite so tall. My idea is to be not as threatening, but it's probably more threatening.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So like,
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hi.
We think I'm fine.
You think
you
you're
okay?
Fine. I'm good. I'm Aramin.
Oh.
What's your name?
Hi, Aramin. Oh, yeah. I'm Gerald.
Gerald. That's an interesting name, Gerald. I had a rock called Gerald once.
Oh, right. Was he a nice rock?
Yes. All rocks are nice rocks.
Kind of goes like all Geralds are nice people as well. So yeah, I think that.
Awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
My friends over there point back at Benjamin and Grom. My friends are nice people too.
Oh, yeah, well, I think so. You're the ones who saved us from that evil Marquis, weren't you?
Yeah. And I'll whip out the deer mask and just put it over my face and go, "Ah."
You'll kind of like be a bit like shocked with if you whip the mask out and kind of your stature is
Yeah.
you get a bit taller. And you're, oh, did you get that from the party, did you?
Yeah. They're really cool. If you put them on, they stick to your face.
Oh, well, do you really want to do that then?
Oh, it doesn't stick now. It did last night or the day before last night.
You'll
But then
also
they
see
came off.
Daryl getting quite a confusing look on his face as well.
I'm absolutely used to that.
Oh, right. Okay, so they used to stick, but they don't anymore.
Correct. Because when they
Right.
stick, they make you go very strange.
Right. Yeah, it was said that they were the things turning people into half
They
people,
were.
half monsters.
Yes.
Right. Right. Is there anything you need? And just go into
Oh,
work.
no, I just wondered, you're going to work. Where do you work?
Oh, just work for one of the farm keepers just outside of
Cool.
town.
Have a brilliant day.
Oh, nice to meet you, Erin, and you
And
too.
you. And I'll just sort of wander back to Benjamin and Grom.
And you'll
Okay.
just kind of see he's just kind of walking away, kind of scratch like.
I think I've met everyone now.
There's another tick on the bucket list. Anything to do here, Grom? You ready to make a move?
Yeah.
I will say that you probably would stay for tonight as well. You know that tonight is like another big party and pretty much the last night where the alcohol isn't going to be all drunk by yourselves and the town folk. It's kind of planned that you're just going to have a chill
would
day.
do if there's another night of free beer.
Alright, okay. Plans are set.
Okay. So,
Back to the inn, I think.
okay.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. You walk into the inn and obviously it's easy enough to see everything in the town square from the shops and where you've been. But obviously talking to Catherine and then Eramin, I mean, and you two love it. Grom and Benjamin love it because you know Eramin. You've got used to them, and you find it's just as funny for him just to go wandering off and talking to random people about the most random things as well. So you get back into the inn. It's livened up a bit, yeah. Sort of like probably I'd say about an hour and a half, just having a walk around, talking to people, just having a chat between yourselves. So you're looking at sort of like 11:30, 12 o'clock, like midday now. Inn's getting a bit busier. Everybody who comes in basically comes in, pats you on the back or shakes your hand, offers you a drink. I'm assuming that you obviously take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would have said that when we got back into the inn, I would have sat down, led Betsy up against the wall, and sort of, "You look lovely, dear," and then had a drink. Not even worrying about where it came from. It's just sort of like, don't really care.
Brilliant.
So if anybody
So, yeah.
buys Eramin a drink, he'll have a glass of
Mhm.
water. But anybody buys Eramin a drink, he'll have an ale and he'll give it to Grom, the
Mhm.
first one, and then the next one he'll give to Benjamin. So, because
Yeah.
he knows that these guys like to drink, so he doesn't drink, so he just gives it to them.
Yeah, that's absolutely
I'll put
fine.
one over at the bar with Betsy. Pop it on the corner there for her.
We can, yeah. So we'll say that just for expedience sake, you're in the bar for sort of like another 4, 5, 6 hours. Food and beer, so it's not like you're there getting like hammered from midday with everybody else. Retelling stories of ventures past. Benjamin has the opportunity to speak to a few people who like say thanks, and both of you notice Grom and Eramin that obviously the story is retold a few times slightly
Yeah.
different in places.
Wilder every time, I expect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Doesn't quite stick. And yeah, so it comes on to like 6 o'clock, and this is from last night. This is when some of the music will start playing, just to get that in atmosphere. It's like going to a pub where there's a band playing tonight. Let's get the ambiance going before everybody starts kicking off, sort of like, and getting into the groove. And yeah, so you see the musician come down. It's a single person, and Jag, would you mind stepping in and describing yourself?
So out on stage walks this half elf, a little shorter than you expect, sort of 5'6", quite round, well fed chap. This guy, but he's punk as fuck, and he's got this long leather jacket, sort of all the way past his knees, with this just pink mohawk down the center of his head, piercings and tattoos all over the place.
When
And
that
he's sort of-
happens, Grom's eyebrow would raise. And then just say nothing. Carry on, sorry.
And he sort of settles down, looks a bit nervous, but settles down, picks up his instrument, and it's something you've not quite seen before. It's lute-esque, but it's a bit sort of rounder, fuller in the body, and it looks a bit like a guitar, actually. But they don't exist, so it's not that.
So you're saying you've
And it-
invented guitars? Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, essentially. And at some point, Jag will be coming up with their own name for this.
It's been named, yeah.
It's been named for this instrument. But yeah, no one has ever seen this before. So yeah, anyone who is interested in the background music playing and this happening, you're more surprised of what is that instrument and what's it going to sound like. But yeah, Jag gets up on stage. That is what you see. I take it you sit down, and then
Yeah. There'd be a little stool in front of a. I suppose there'd be a microphone. That's just how my brain works. That's what I'm expecting. But yeah, he goes and sits down, and he's all like gruff looking, and then he just sort of sits down, pulls out his instrument. Goes, how was he gonna sound?
how is it going to sound?
Evening all, thanks for well, you're not really here for me, but I'll play anyway. Let's fucking get to it. And he just goes into a song, and it's pretty upbeat and rocking.
Yeah, make a performance check.
I thought you were going to ask me to actually make a performance.
Yeah, get your bow off the wall. Come on.
I'm beyond.
Oh, great start. 13. Bit nervous.
Yeah, so the townsfolk kind of join in and help Jag start off. He's been there for quite a few months, and he's good at what he does, but sometimes he does get a bit too nervous when he starts off. But you find it that he starts slowly just getting into it, and it's just like a lovely sort of like upbeat ambient music. He knows how to work it in, so the music starts fast and people will drink a bit faster hopefully, and then more money will be passed around and drinks will be had.
I'm going to turn my chair around a little bit and stamp my foot. Give it a bit of a...
You'll also notice that there's the sound that's coming from it is of vocals, guitar, and drums, but there's no drummer up on stage.
Cool. Benjamin,
Everyone's like looking.
where's the drums?
I like this guy. I don't know about you. I've never heard
Yeah.
anything like it. The hell's that thing he's holding?
Vibes are good.
There's another one to write in your book, whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
Too bloody loud. Can't hear myself think.
I'll
I'll just
pass.
pass him
I'll
another
pass
drink.
I'll pass Grom another drink, and I'm going to stand up and make myself slightly more known. Stamp my foot a little bit and cheer. Go on,
Yeah.
son.
And I
Show
would
us what you
suppose,
got.
Jack, you definitely notice this. You like picking up the vibes and the interest of people in the music. So
That'll
Interesting.
definitely spur me on.
Shall we describe our characters?
I was then about
Yes,
to say,
please.
yeah,
Jack
as
hasn't met them yet.
I was then about to say, as you see, who you don't know is Benjamin just yet. You know that they're the ones who saved the town, but you haven't met them formally as such. So yeah, Benjamin, what does Jag see?
Right, he's well, we changed. I think I changed. I said you asked how old he was, and I'd said 47, but I think I said to Chaz, I can't remember if I said to you, bring him down to like 35 or something. He seemed a little old for what he was doing.
Yeah,
So
okay.
he's a 30. He's a mid-30s looking half orc. Knows what he wants to look like. He's kind of well dressed, but he's shabby. He's not really completely up there. He's got a big grin. He looks very happy. He's enjoying what you're doing. Yeah, that's about. He's reasonably tattooed. He's got a broken nose. He looks like he's had a few fights, but he still looks reasonably sharp.
And then Ehrman?
Ehrman is just going to stand up. And when Ehrman stands up, it's really quite strange because he does it quite slowly. He does everything quite slowly. And he sort of stands up and he keeps going and going and going because he's 8 foot tall. He's covered in black fur. He's got a very smiley, wide face and very long claws on each hand. It's a bit like a walking sloth, you know, with the fur that sort of drops down. And he just looks at Benjamin sort of clapping and being excited. He's like, vibes are good. He just starts swaying to the music.
He had got clothes on.
And then right next to
Yeah, I've got chainmail on, but you can just like see it. It sometimes just disappears into the fur. It's a really weird effect. But yeah, he just sort of starts swaying to the music.
and right next to Ehrman, who's just stood up and who's sitting down, they see
Grom's a dwarf. He's not very tall. He's under 5 foot, but he's probably about the same wide. Heavily muscled, quite old. You can see lots of wrinkles and scars on his face and on his hands and knuckles and stuff. And when you probably look over, he may well be having a conversation with a very large granite hammer that's perched up next to him, wearing a very colourful headscarf and rabbit ears.
I mean, wow.
yeah, take that in how you want to. But yeah, the music's playing. You see all of that, and you see obviously the heroes of the hour dancing and sort of clapping along to what you're playing. Everyone else is doing the same. The inn's got a little bit busier, more people coming in. So the hangovers have now started to wear off from the day before. And yeah, very much similar to last night. Party vibes, all in the inn and for the townsfolk. People are coming in and out. There's the party's obviously been led out into the town square as well, so it's not everyone's in the inn making it sort of like jam packed. There's still room to move, to talk, and to dance.
Cool. So soon as one of the song sort of finishes and before he goes into the next one, I just want to look to see if there's an invisible drummer. I want to find out where the drums are. Perception check.
Make a perception check. Yeah.
13. So that's not great.
No, the drums are just. You can hear the drums, but you can't see them.
Okay. Yeah. I will. The next song starts, and I will start swaying again.
Yeah, we can say that goes on, and probably after sort of like an hour or so, a Jag stops playing for a bit, and like intermission phase as such, just to get a drink and to recoup.
I'll take him a drink.
Okay.
I'll go with because it's a new person I haven't met yet.
I won't.
That's right.
Mate, that was a good little toe tapper.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to ask, what the bloody hell's that thing you got in your hands?
Oh, it's a custom instrument. Me father made it for me. It's I call it a Novadin.
Nice.
In Elvish, it means hollow noise.
Okay. You had a much nicer father than me.
Don't
We won't go into that now. It's a nice.
know about that.
Are these your songs?
Yeah, all self-wrote, all self.
Nice.
So, hi, I'm Aragon. You're
Right, mate.
you're called
Oh, my name's Jag.
Jag. It's a very fast
Yeah.
name. I like
Yeah, well,
that. You look quite fast with your
well,
sort of streamlined.
yeah. I mean, me finger picking hand's quite fast, but I don't think I can run very quick.
Cool. Where's the drummer?
Yeah, that's my little tricky secret. That one.
Oh, cool. It's very good. I couldn't see them at all. And you see, Aragon starts to look around just in
Yeah.
case the drummer has appeared.
Mate, it's just a bit of magic.
Oh, cool. Magic
He does a
drummer.
bit of that. He's got a few of those tricks.
Yeah,
It eludes me,
Yeah.
I must say.
yeah. I like
Nice.
to look after people.
So you guys are the heroes round here. Something I hear.
It's a funny title for us, I must say. We stumbled into something and we beat our way out, to be honest. But, heroes are whatever. You're our hero tonight, mate. I was
Well,
getting a bit stale sitting here drinking until you turned up.
That was
You
good.
loosened me legs, got me hips moving.
Yeah, so just travel, go and take a bit of rest, get the place lively a bit, sell a few beers, gets me paid.
So you're not you're a Rolling Stone, are you? You're not
Yeah.
yeah, same as us.
Rolled away from home one day and never went home.
Yeah, we're pretty much on the same mission, I think.
Yeah.
Not sure we've got an
Yeah.
aim in sight, but we get on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
our friend Grom. And Betsy.
Is that which one's which?
Good question.
The one with the hard head, that's Grom.
Yeah.
The pretty
Yeah,
one.
which-
The pretty one's Betsy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's the smartest.
which
but I
one's
know
which
one's
still?
I know which one's the friendliest.
Yeah. Grom's the one with the beard.
Right.
And Betsy's the one with the scarf.
Yeah.
One will smash your head in, and the other one will smash your head in and tell you he doesn't like you at the same time. I'll take the first one myself. But anyway, didn't mean to sound threatening there. He's a tame lad, really. We're all good. We're a good bunch.
Sometimes we call him Sunshine.
He is a little ray,
Little
tiny little ray of sunshine. He is.
Oh, I'm sure he's all right. I'm sure if you buy him a beer, he's your best mate.
Oh man, I tell you what. If you ever go, I don't suppose you're moving on, but if you do move on somewhere, you decide to go somewhere in the same direction that we're going, we'd love to just listen to a tune on the way. It's going to be a boring old ride to where we're going. Just, I mean, it's a bit forward. I've only just met you, but just saying, us Rolling Stones got a sort of
Where are you going?
we're going Orium next, but I think we're going to stay here for a little bit and have a drink or two, and then I think that's probably our next.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I've got nowhere to be. I'm happy to move on.
well, maybe you could join us. We've lost half our group. They've wandered off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they got scared of the monsters and ran away. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think Uzo could be anywhere.
To be honest, she was a little unhinged. One of our crew was a little yeah. She'd go her own way, I'd say.
Yeah,
Right.
very, very murdery,
Yeah,
but nice.
I know the type.
Just for context, people, if you're watching, Uzo was in the one shot, and basically was the type of person, instead of going through the gate, she'd climb up the fence and over it, basically, to get to somewhere.
What, while doing his shit down the fence on the way or something?
Yes.
And terrorising the local population.
Yeah. Yes, making old people rock really fast in their chairs. Bless her.
Well, like I said, I'm not trying to chat you up. I'll get you another drink just for the shits and giggles, and let us know if you're moving on at the same time as we are. Otherwise, I'll see you on the road, I'm sure.
Yeah, mate, I'll swing by your table in a bit and we'll have a drink.
Awesome.
Sit back down with
Yeah.
Sunshine. If he's asleep, I'm going to stroke his beard a little bit. If he's awake, I'll just pass him another drink.
Brilliant. Yeah, so that's fine. The people are still there. Random people, some reoccurring people are coming back. Just to nod, sort of like handshake, and puts more drinks on the table. A few of the people as well, Aramin, they have noticed that obviously you go for water and give each opposite beer to Benjamin or Grom. So they sometimes come with beer, they sometimes come with water. It's just one of those things.
Okay.
How come you don't drink, big man?
I don't know if it's just me, but your mic's got a bit funny. It's like it's
sort of
sounds like you're on the phone.
It sounds what, sorry?
Oh, that's
Oh, perfect. There you go.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, oh, it moved down. There we go.
cool. Well, I don't know.
Have you ever tried it?
Once.
Ah, okay. That speaks
And
volumes.
then I got told off. My sister
Oh,
caught me having
Oh,
a
dear.
drink, and she told me it was a very bad thing. So, as she's cleverer than me, I thought that was probably right. So I just stopped.
She was talking shit. Drink's good for you. Build your muscles up. Look at these. See how much I drink?
Yeah, stunts your growth though.
I heard it puts hairs on your chest.
Barry just sort of looks at his chest. I'm not sure that's true. Grom, you
What?
drink the most. How hairy is your chest?
Not as hairy as yours.
So, if I was to drink, I would get even hairier. Is that what you're saying?
It's
Maybe.
a rumour, but I believe so.
I think I'm fine. He has a sip of water.
Carries on chilling and drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say sort of like a few hours pass, getting to sort of like midnight.
Once I've like finished my set on stage, I'll go and pack up and then come sit down with these guys with a beer.
Yeah, completely. So you're like pretty much at midnight. Jag sort of like stops playing, says his thank yous, and packs up, grabs a beer, and then walks over to you guys.
Oh, peace and quiet at last.
I'm sorry, were you not enjoying that?
Too bloody loud.
Oh, right.
Jag, this is Grom.
What you want to do, mate, is just like get a nice centre part in with your beard and just like shove those in your ears. That'll dull the sound a bit.
And he'll just look at you and raise an eyebrow.
Grom's
Gonna be best mates, you and me. Gonna be best mates.
Grom's grumpy today.
Rom's always grumpy.
That's true.
Mm.
Oh, this is Betsy, and I'll just point at the hammer.
Nice to meet you, Mum.
Yeah, just be careful. If she wants to kiss you, it hurts.
All right. Well, best avoid her then.
Good idea.
So, we were going to go to Orion in the morning. So, are we walking?
Well, I've decided I'm going to join you.
Cool.
Good on you. Good on you. Why not?
Do that bloody thing all the time, are you?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Mate,
To walk to, sway. That'd be cool. Help you.
How were you?
do
How
things.
were you thinking of getting there?
oh, I don't know. I thought you had the plan.
Well, no, we've had a few. We've had a few, and then we've had a few. So we'll
Ah.
see. Well, let's just see. Let's just see where it takes us in the morning, shall we?
I've tended to just walk everywhere myself, but
No, we'll go in luxury, mate. We'll work something out.
all right.
Yeah. Benjamin always has a plan.
Unfortunately, I rarely stick to them. That's the problem.
But the important part is we have a plan.
We have a plan.
We don't have to use it. But it's there.
Planning's good. As my old man used to say, proper planning prevents poor performance.
Wow.
Or some shit like that.
Aaron's just going to think about that for a bit.
All the alliteration there.
Ah.
Well,
I think I've got him with that one.
So is that a bard thing? Is it?
Maybe an elven thing? I don't know.
Ah. Cool. What's your dad's name?
Yeah, he never had one, actually.
Oh.
I never bothered to write one.
It sucks when you get asked characters' names, what you haven't prepared for, doesn't it?
Yeah, years are coming for your.
Years of pent up.
Yep.
I'm going to be the one playing a character and asking the most stupid fucking questions.
Yep. You all did it to me, so I'm coming
Yeah.
for you.
That's fair enough. That is fair enough. But yeah, you
So
can.
yeah, basically, just everyone will just blather on about random questions. And have you been to Orion before?
Nah. I've been everywhere between here and Lake Old. So not very far.
Have I been to Lake Old? I think I haven't.
I
Yep,
don't.
yep, I've been to the. I like Lake Old.
I did, yeah.
It was cool. There was lots of elves.
Yeah.
It was good.
Full
I
of
liked
elves.
it, yeah.
Great place to be if you're either not an elf at all or a full elf. If you're a bit half and half like me, it ain't fun.
Oh. Cool. So it was serious then.
The elves are very serious, yeah.
I did notice that. They get a bit.
Stuck up poncy bastards.
yeah, not my cup of tea, I must say. No rudeness intended there, fella.
That's not taken. I went for a walk one day and just kept going.
I did
And
that.
I ain't missed the place, so yeah.
I did that. I'm from Pond Peak.
No idea where that is.
It's further north across the water.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh, we've been travelling for years, us two.
we have.
How did you like swim across the water? Because I imagine
No.
that's quite hard with that fur.
It sink like a
Well,
sink
yeah.
like a hairy stone.
No, there was a boat.
Oh right.
It was good. It was interesting. You could climb all the way up to the top of the mast. And then the sailors shouted at you. But
Right.
it was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, I think, Erin, you would have noticed being to getting the place names. Lakehold. Very similar set up to Pond Peak
Yeah.
in the way that it's housed. Not bad vibes from there, but yeah, like you just said, very serious vibes. Very, you, like the elvish, like full elves are pride themselves on appearance and structure and what they do.
Not very many chatty people. Conversations were very short.
Yeah. And I imagine most conversations with you take a really long time because of how slow you speak. But so short conversation for you must have been like really short.
It was very short. They didn't want to stop and talk or answer questions about their hair or flowers. So, but
You
You'll
often
get-
ask questions about hair and flowers.
You'll get used to him.
if you're
He's
interested,
That's cool. Takes all sorts, doesn't it?
But yeah, I mean, we can say it's entirely up to you how much you want to drink and when you hit the hay. But yeah, conversations, you pass stories to and from each other. Jag obviously having new ones that you haven't heard before, and the same for you, Jag. You've all of these stories from Eremin, and yeah, you notice that he does like to talk. And the talking starts off with a point, and the point comes around fairly quickly, and then it's just kind of waffle after that, and then he thinks there's something else to talk about.
yeah, pretty much. I just sort of
And-
wander from one topic to the next with no obvious connections.
Then Grom is just always sat there with potential beer in hand and the odd raise of an eyebrow, the odd tuppence to put in, but doesn't speak a lot.
Occasionally talks to Betsy.
It's to be expected.
Well, there's no as Eremin sort of meandering between topics. Jack doesn't like have any issue with that. It's just happy to go and talk and chat, and until suddenly he just hits a brick wall. It's just like, oh, I'm tired now, lads.
Cool.
I think I might get to bed.
Okay.
sounds like a plan. Definitely.
Yeah, cool. I would say it's entirely up to you, but obviously, Jag, you'd have your own separate room in the inn, second floor as well, was where all the rooms are, and the rest of the party. It's entirely up to you. You can either have these separate rooms or you travel together, anything like that. So you can either have a room.
I'll say they're free, so I'd have my own room with Betsy.
I tend to curl up with Eremin on his arm.
Yeah. I'm very comfortable to lean on and sleep on.
That's fine. So you all go to your rooms, get a good sleep. Bit of a later night than last night. I mean, you've just met Jag, so you stayed up a bit later, a few more beers. But yeah, you all wake up in the morning. Not that you need a long rest, but I'm going to get used to saying it now every time you've had a rest, just to make sure. So yeah, can I have though a Constitution check from all of the people what were drinking the night before though?
Constitution check or saving throw?
Saving throw, yes, just to see. It's now been 2 days worth of drinking.
14.
Good dwarf. 23.
Yeah, so like normal, you all sort of like walk down to the bar, get a morning beer, water, whatever it is you'd like, and some food. Grom is as if nothing's affected him. Just walks down, nods, says hello, morning, all of that, and just carries on with it. You're feeling a little bit worse for wear, Benjamin. It's the 2 days of drinking and partying is starting to catch up with you a little bit. You haven't been sick, big bonus there, but yeah, you are feeling a little worse for wear this morning.
No,
Obviously, Eremin absolutely fine. You were just drinking water all night.
I'm good.
I might need to lean on you a little bit today, mate. I'm, you know how I be.
Yeah.
I'm not as young as I used to be.
Mornings are not really what you guys do.
No.
I do.
More
mornings.
lunchtime onwards, I'm a happy chap. But before that, he's still grumpier than me. But
I think Aramin's got used to this by now, and it's just like, just knows to sort of keep quiet-ish in the mornings.
yeah, I'm generally anytime that if we walk down for breakfast, anytime we're standing still, I generally just slightly lean over, and every now and then I might put my head on his elbow, have a little.
Absolutely fine. little
Yeah.
quick cat nap.
Yeah, so yeah, you get your food taken to the table for you. You finish all of that. You perk up a little bit, but it's kind of that, oh, food's going to help me, and then the feeling of made me feel a bit worse type thing for Benjamin. And yeah, so it's probably now sort of around about the 9:30 mark. Like I said, a bit of a later get up this morning. The day is yours, so to do as you wish.
Right, we going then.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
What have we decided? I'll tell you what, mate. We're definitely not getting a boat. It's just not going to happen. Like I like the water, but it's just not going to happen. Let's. What do you want to do? Should we go and get a cart?
Well, we can get horses, or we can go and see if we can get some work.
I like the work idea, because if we get the horses, we're stuck with them, aren't we? What happens if we stay there for a bit, or we got to pay for them to be tied up somewhere? And
Let's go see if we can find a cart to sign on. Get some workers guards.
are we all together?
I'll probably roll down at this point. Ugh. Right. Morning, lads.
Hello, fella.
Hi.
Right. We getting moving today?
Yeah.
Or is that just drunk talk?
No, that's the plan. If you want to play us a little tune for the journey,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
all about it. He's probably going to get annoyed at you, I've got to say. And I mean, I love him. You seem fun, but have a think about it. Reining it in once an hour. Give him his 30 seconds of silence.
I'm not going to sit there and play for like 3 weeks or however long it takes to get anywhere.
All right.
It's fine. I'll keep it cool. I'll just play every now and again.
Yeah, so well, Jag wouldn't, obviously, because he's basically spent all of his life in Pond Peak, Lakehold. And the first journey he did was from Lakehold to Ibrido, and you didn't know where you were going or how long it was going to take. So you were sometimes strolling, sometimes stopping off and having a extra rest. So you don't really have any conception of like time traveling or traveling time.
Time travel.
Traveling
Oh, God.
time. But yeah, the rest of you would know walking and traveling about the continents and the places you've been to. You can get a good distance in a day at a good walking pace and nothing happening or not stopping off or anything like that. And you can probably so been to Orient, yeah. So you would know, Grom, that it's probably walking a good 2.5, 3 days travel to Orient from Ibrido.
Okay.
Could be sped up with either cart or horses.
Well, I think Grom's got the idea here. Let's go to the staging area, the carts, and just see if we can sign on for something. All we got to do is tell him we'll shake off any bandits that come on the way. I can even jump off Head Start and be the bandit if we need. Earn a couple of bob. Might as well.
Cool.
It's always worth a giggle. So yeah, I'm gonna walk outside, yawn, smile, roll me cigarette, and start wandering towards wherever I know the.
Yeah, so like I said earlier on, the left-hand side, sort of like from where the inn is, two gaps, two like pathways. Left-hand side as well, like the staging area is where you'd assume obviously there's the carts, the horses, and everything like that. So you make your way down. Again, people kind of hands up to you and bit of a
Erwin's
cheer
waving
every
at
now and then.
everybody, and he probably knows all of their names now as well. So
Yes, more than likely, for sure. And yeah, you get to the staging area. Doesn't seem too busy at the minute. It looks like because of what's gone on, the town's just taking stock of obviously what the castle needs, and the same for the town. But you see, it's like a fairly tall gentleman, great big bushy beard, as they say. Nice
big
locks.
bushy.
Nice locks of hair, and looks. He's quite hench as well, so you know that he's been taking the big boxes off the carts and putting them on there and lifting stuff up most of his life. And he's like, "Oh, hello, gents. What can I do for you?"
Morning, fella. We're looking for a little bit of work, maybe.
What, putting stuff on the carts, or
We were
taking
thinking more
stuff?
security for the carts. We're looking to go to Orium, and we don't really want to pay for the journey, but we're pretty handy in a scrap, and we thought maybe we can. Anyone moving anything valuable? I know it's a bit of a dodgy question for someone like me to ask, but you know,
Yeah,
all in good spirit. We are the heroes of the town.
Yeah, I did. Thank you for that as well. Yeah, very much.
You are
appreciated.
welcome. You are welcome.
Yeah, I think. Well, this cart here, what I'm loading up now, it's not going to be quite full. It's going to be full on the return journey. So if you're going to Orium, I suppose you could tag along with this one and be security. It would give my other team, who aren't here yet, I'm assuming they were with yourselves partying last night. So yeah, it's going to leave in about an hour or so. Once I've got it loaded up, and I tell you what,
Perfect.
probably don't even need the horse wrangler either. So you could probably take the cart yourself if you're going to come back here at any point. If not, I'll get somebody to take it for you.
Any of you lot drive? Good with horses?
sure.
I'm alright with horses, I think. But it's quite a bit of pressure, isn't it, to take take a full
Is there a
cart?
horse actually ready to go on the cart? Or not?
Yeah, not there, but yeah, you'll see like the separate sort of like, I was about to say horse area because my brain's not working. Horse stable.
Okay, I will go over and say hello to the horses.
Yeah, can you speak?
Can you speak
Horse?
Can I speak horse? I don't speak horse, but I am animalistic, shall we say?
Any dialects of equine?
Not actual equine. No, I can make the noises though. I can order a beer.
An order of beer. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Make a animal handling check. For me,
Animal
please.
handling check. Okay. I'm rolling terribly today. 9.
It doesn't rear up or like buck or anything like that, but you get the definite sense. You go to sort of like put your hand, or like your paw essentially on its its head to
It's
like
the
stroke the
claws,
nose.
isn't it?
Yeah, and it's just kind of like that for the time being. It's
I'll walk up and try and take its reins.
Yeah, I'll go with Benjamin and see about seeing how the horses respond.
yeah, okay. So if both of you want to make an animal handling check as well.
I'll sit in a crate and watch them.
18.
14.
Yeah, so working both together, Benjamin, you get more of the good response, the loving response from the horse. Kind of you get behind its ears and on down its nose and under its chin. And
Okay, look, this is perfect. I'll steer the beast. You can sit next to me and keep me awake with your songs. He can stay as far away in the back as possible. Maybe drowned out by a big man in the middle. We can buffer the noise. We've got this.
Sure.
That big sort of shaggy thing is quite a bit shielding, isn't it? For
Careful. That big shaggy thing's my mate.
And
oh
I'm stood
no,
right
no
there.
offense.
Just sort of lean in. What? Huh.
Sorry, I
Shaky
didn't mean to call you a big walking carpet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Listen,
and-
I hated people till I met him. He cheers up my day each morning. So you know,
It was just standing there, a big smile on his face.
I mean, what's not to love? This guy's great.
Yeah, I just sort of reached down and sort of pat you on the head. Yeah.
right? Okay, so while you lot are sorting out, while this guy's sorting out the wagon, I'm gonna pop back to the bar, buy him a flagon, keep him cheery, and we'll hit the road in an hour then, I guess.
yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'd say the time using to get the horse on your side and then getting back to the bar again, you don't have to pay for it.
I'll get a nice barrel of something to stick in the back. For...
Yeah, of course, they give you sort of like, he's like, well, this one's going to go a bit sideways soon, so take this and should be good for the journey. You got a nice sort of like barrel of ale or anything different, yeah.
Whatever he's been drinking.
Ale.
Fine,
Yeah, and you get back and you stick that onto the cart, and he's like, "Oh, good idea. I mean, probably going to take you about a day and a half or so just to get there."
How much are you paying us then?
Well, I mean, I thought we could kind of work it out. You need to travel to get there, so if you're not going to bring the cart back and one of my chaps the other end is, then just do it for free.
We're putting our life on the line for your wagon for free.
Oh, all right then.
Come on, mate. Come
What's
on.
on here?
I mean,
you can see
how
him
much crew would you have for this? Paying the horsemen and the security. It's gonna cost you a few bob, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right then. What's 400 gold? How does that sound?
I haven't got a clue. I'll leave that to Benjamin.
Yeah, same.
My intimidation's so much higher than my persuasion.
Nah, come on, mate. Let's call it an even 500, and we'll take good care of it.
Make a persuasion check.
$27.
Oof.
I love it. 27.
27.
And he's like, oh, I suppose you're one of the heroes of the town and everything, aren't you? So, all right, even 500. And yeah, thank you,
Good
gents.
Good man.
When you get to the other side, I mean, you know, just look up there. Jack's couriers, basically. Find them and just let them know that they need to send this back with their next shipment to us.
Cool.
So it's 125 gold each then.
Yeah, basically. So we'll give them an extra 5 or 10 minutes. So basically, go back into the office, come out with a coin purse, or probably like a little tincture box, and you open it up, and there's 500 gold in there for you to take it.
I'll just let Benjamin take that straight away. That's your business.
Yeah. Do you divide that up into the?
Oh, we can do. Yeah, I'll do it straight away while we're waiting.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And he just goes, yeah. No, you're obviously well-travelled people, but Barry, the fine steed here,
The
make
horse
sure
is
you look
called
after him.
Barry. Of
Of course. Yeah, make sure you look after Barry and don't push him too far. But if you need to, he's a good one to get a bit of speed out of him to get away from any bandits or anything on the road.
I think we can probably look after ourselves. We can definitely look after your horse, mate.
Yeah, well, I mean, big red monster in the castle. You've killed that, so yeah. Right. Yeah, cheers, fellas, and well, hope to see you again at some point soon.
Grom,
Cheers, mate.
you and the beer are in the back.
Yeah.
And
I'll sit at the tail, you know, where the tailgate is. I'll sit there
Yeah.
and with my back to everyone else and just watching the road behind, trying not to hear all the noise.
I'll do my
Yeah.
best to be a slight sound blanket.
In between
Yeah.
them type thing. Yeah, completely. So yeah, you set off and like the townsfolk are like waving goodbye to you, and still there's a lot of them cheering. But yeah,
I'm gonna sing the last word of every line that he sings really obnoxiously loudly as he's singing. Enjoying myself, loving the music.
absolutely fine. Barry seems to be doing well. Settled into sort of
Good old
the
Barry.
tunes that are playing. It's a steady, and you would know the route before Grom. It's a steady pace you're making. You're travelling up the road, and picture it as sort of like a dust road, and there's bushes and trees and shrubbery all around. Quite quiet. You get the odd one or two carts passing you, knowing that from Orium you've got Lake Hold and the rest of the towns and the cities on this continent to go to. The odd one or two travellers as well, like yourselves, not with cart but walking. The odd one or two nods to you. But yeah, anything you'd like to do or talk about on the journey there?
I think literally Erebin would just be looking at everything because he's not been this way yet. So he's just looking to see how the countryside changes, what sort of the local, and he's really interested in all the travelling people as well. He's just like, as they pass, he'll just wave at them and say hello. Confuse the hell out of most of them, probably.
Yeah, so it's a bit random selection of people waving back. Some of them a bit more sort of like cutthroat security for the carts are just like a nod or nothing at all. Mission is get from A to B, get paid. That's it. But yeah, there's a few people what do wave back to you. It's quite flat. The pathways have been obviously here for quite a time. Quite used to the carts and the travel along them. The topography of the land, it's slowly kind of like getting a bit more hilly, a bit more sort of like up and down as you travel away from Ibrido. But yeah, it's different color of trees
Awesome.
from Pond Peak. They're more of a like a how to describe it, like a richer green.
Okay.
Um,
So less kind
Pond.
of swampy, more kind of wooded areas.
Yes,
Okay, that's
yes,
cool.
yeah. But you notice that on some of the sides, especially the side which is obviously closer to like the ocean, the ground does look a bit marshy, but nothing in compared to Pond Peak.
Okay.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say it looks like there's more life and vitality from the trees. It's just you're in a different continent and they've just got that different.
It's just different and
Yeah.
new. Excellent.
Yeah.
As we go, I'll be sort of flicking between the three of them, asking questions about everything that happened in Ibrido, as I'm sort of penning a new song about the heroes of Ibrido, something.
Cool.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be I'll be regaling the story, but embellishing the bejesus out of it, involving way more monsters, all sorts of explosions, and I'll probably tell the same bit of the story a couple of times, but it will slightly get elaborated each time that bit comes up.
And
Yeah.
I'll just ignore him and grunt occasionally.
Yeah. I'll happily talk about everything, but none of it will make any sense. And the questions you ask, whilst you will get an answer, I will just wander off topic almost straight away to look. Ooh, look! There's a tree there that looks like a different kind of shape. And yeah, so I'm not going to be a mine of information, to be fair. I'm just not. That was one of the least interesting things that has happened.
Yeah, you definitely get enough information to start putting a song together, telling the story of this group of people what defeated a Cambion in the town of Ibriday.
And Mega Grom.
Mega Grom.
Yeah, Mega
Which
Man.
I describe as basically looking like the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters, like ceiling height, stomping things into the ground, leaving footprints behind.
Do you mention the fact that he just walked off mid-fight?
No, I don't.
Absolutely
Personally.
not. Grom wouldn't do that sort of thing.
Never.
Leave
Who
a
did
fight?
No.
Not a chance.
Yeah, whoever's keeping an eye out anywhere, just let's have a perception.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm looking at
very much so.
everything.
I'll just be looking backwards.
18.
Natural 1 for 4.
Dirty 20.
So I think I've fallen asleep at this point.
Oh, bloody hell. Are you making any rolls, Jag? Are you more concentrating on trying to come up with a...
Yeah.
Uh,
If anything, I'm just sort of tapping my quill, and just trying to come up with the beat and the melody.
yeah. So, Grom, I think you're just trying to block out all of the noise what Jag is making. I mean, Ehrman's doing his best to be that curtain, that sound curtain in the middle, but every so often you're hearing like the regular tapping of his foot, like on the footstep of the car, and the hum of this tune, and maybe a beat here and there, and yeah, you're having a look around, but you're trying, fuck's sake, what? All I want is some peace and quiet. But Ehrman and Benjamin, you're looking ahead, and it's a nice clear day. It's not raining. Sun's not beating in the sky. There's a bit of sort of cloud cover. But yeah, lots of colours, Ehrman, and
Awesome.
plants and trees and people and the odd one or two bright flower here, and that tree's a bit of a different colour, and the orange berries on it, and bits and bobs like that. What you're picking out,
Absolutely.
Benjamin, with your very mindset of this is our job, we're looking after this thing. Both of you notice ahead of you, really weird, because a few birds in the sky and like rabbits and that go bouncing by, but did something fall from the sky in front of you? It just looked like probably you'd guess at around about a couple of 3 miles in front of you that black blob, just like the silhouette as such did it?
You see that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tap the back of the wagon. So, Sunshine, I think there's something afoot here.
What? Where?
Up ahead, I'm pretty goddamn sure something just fell out of the sky.
Yeah, black blob. Cool.
This wasn't a bird being shot down.
It was a lot bigger than that, mate.
Yeah, how big was it roughly?
You'd put it at the size of a humanoid.
Humanoid.
Yeah.
It was
Okay,
quite
could have been a
small.
bit.
No, you
So-
definitely know it wasn't. It definitely wouldn't have been a bird, Benjamin.
Oh, I just killed a bird that was human-sized 2 nights ago.
Oh no, that bird was way bigger than human size. That was,
Right, okay.
yeah, that was like
Oh.
monster size.
I never thought that could be one of the flappy.
One of the monsters that got
Yeah.
away. Oh, I'd go back to sleep in the back if I was you. We'll see when we get there what that was.
Yeah, so you have a bit of a chat about it, and it does pique your interest, Jag, as well. So you take that 5 minutes of songwriting just to have a think about anything. But yeah, a mile or two later, you kind of come to a like section of the path, of the roadway, and yeah, there's like a crater near the tree line on the left-hand side. It's not like as in a massive crater, but you see a few of the branches have been sort of like snapped and broken, and there's like
So it looks
an
like something
indent, should
has
we
gone
say?
through
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thing.
falling
Well,
down.
I'll slow the cart right down.
Hey, we're working here. Just keep going, not our business.
Yeah, I'll keep the wagon going, but I'm going to go slower down a bit and just walk past and see what we can see.
Yeah, well, as you come up to encroach on the crater, let's have a look. Yeah. What is people's passive perception like?
14 for me.
13.
13.
Where is it?
It's just underneath your... Yeah, it's with your senses, so you should have it just underneath where your strength and saving
Oh,
throw stuff is.
14.
14. Okay.
We
So
are actively looking at it, though.
yeah, no, completely.
Right.
Yeah. So you come up to it and you see it's a sizable indent, obviously from something humanoid shape falling from the sky. But what you don't notice is that then coming round from the back of the trees, the group of bandits.
Okay.
Oh,
You would know. You would know, Grom, that obviously, and you would all know, obviously, that's why they've paid for your services to protect the cartload. That there's bandits what are dotted all about the main road, in and out of cities and towns. But yeah, you've got all of a sudden it's just they've obviously found what it is, and one by one, it's just they start sort of coming out from the back of the trees, and they're like, "Morning."
Hi.
it's your lucky day, Betsy. You're gonna get some kissing. I better take your scarf off. I'll take the scarf off, jump off the wagon, roll my shoulders and say, "What the fuck do you want?"
Roll an intimidation check, Grom.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting you to get off and be exactly like that.
Oh, this is Grom with
I
a head
was.
injury. It's only a 9.
Can I give him
Disappointing.
advantage by just looming up behind him?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay.
I'll just jump off the cart as well. Just sort of stand,
Did better, 14.
stretch myself out.
Okay,
I've stopped the cart, by the way.
Okay.
yeah, okay. They don't look physically like too intimidated. There is 5 of them there, and with one of them, what does seem like the one who's like said morning, as if he was sort of like the leader of the group, as such. And he's like, "Oh, what's it got to do with you?"
You fucking asked.
Oh, he just said morning.
Yeah. And?
In a not friendly way.
How far away from us are they?
They're so side of the road. Hang on, sorry. Reading messages. Good sort of like 50 foot away. So you're like you've just stopped the cart. You're in the middle of the road, and yeah, the crate is right on the tree line, and it's about 50 foot away, and they've just come out from behind the trees. We just thought we'd say morning. Bob 'em?
Okay.
Yes. I
I'm
don't
gonna-
like your face. You're ugly.
Well, look at yours, all covered in that hair.
Pretty, innit?
That's not a very nice thing to say, is it?
Well, he's being a
Perhaps-
bit aggressive, isn't he?
Perhaps if you just went away, that would be best.
Why would we go away? It looks like you've got some nice wares on that cart.
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand up and walk to the back of the cart. Well, which is where they are, right?
No,
To the side of it, like
Yeah,
a trim
okay,
line.
okay. Well, I'm going to walk up to that side of the cart. Morning, lads. How we doing? What's all what's all the argument about?
Well, your short little person over there is being a bit rude and a bit aggressive.
Oh, I'm running straight at him now.
So on that
Little
then,
person, fucking short little person, he's going down.
before we go into this, we
Red
will
mist.
take a break. We'll just take a quick break just to
Cool.
get a drink and everything. And when we come back, we will roll for initiative and see what happens.
Awesome. Right, okay.
All right.
The two of you a flashpoint.
Yes. there's bandits. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Right. Let's all roll initiative, please, and
Roll
thank you.
Well, can I just ask before we start, as I just set off with no warning, do I get a surprise round?
Can you move 50 feet in?
No, I'd only go 25 feet because that's my distance. I was halfway towards him by the time we start the initiative. Just a question. I mean, if you want to say no, if you can say no, it's not a problem.
I would say no because they all were all came out from the trees. They would have all seen you.
No problem.
I think it would have been the moment you start to run. That's when they would have done what they need to do as well. So yes, let's get a bit of perspective. Where are we? There.
Oof.
Oh, map.
Map.
Oh, you haven't done my token
What?
with my new characters.
Oh yeah, I haven't. Yeah, bear with me. They're not finished. I'm not gonna. I don't want to.
What have you been doing? As if you've been doing DM stuff. I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Does a natural 20 hit you, Grom? So, yeah. I need to change that to that. So, if we say Grom is first, Benjamin will probably be around there. Oh, I don't have one for Jag. Shit.
What have you been doing with your life?
What
I've
is this?
been trying to do everything else other than what are we doing? There, no, there. Do a quick. I can't make one for Jag because not all of the pictures are in the disco, are they? They're in the WhatsApp. So
Don't worry about it now. Just give me anything.
I will. You can be Catherine so far, and I'll delete that and change it when we've got it. You should be able to move yourselves apart from Catherine because she will be under a different one. Can you move Catherine now, Martin? Should be able to. Right. Can you all move each other? Or yourselves, sorry?
Yep.
Yeah.
Marvellous. So, yeah. So you would be probably around about there. Just like a little bit further back. I need to then go to that. And then... do all of that.
Take it the one in the middle's the one with the big mouth.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going for him.
So you can see everything, yeah? Just making
Mhm.
sure. Marvellous. Right, I've now got that set up. It's going better than the last time I tried to use this for combat because I couldn't fucking move hardly anything and sort it all out. But I'm getting to it now.
Cool.
So yeah, let's have a look.
You said we're about 50 feet away. Should we move right back down the path a bit? So we're 50 feet away from us.
Yeah, and you'd be 25 foot away, Grom.
Okay.
So
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is about there. 5, 10, 15, 20.
do
Yeah.
that. Right, so
Just interjecting, but you might want to make sure the battle map stream is just showing up on the Twitch stream.
It is not. Hang on.
oh,
Because
you had
yeah, so I've got the that's I want this one. There we go. Cool.
all set.
Yep.
Right, marvelous.
So,
So
technical issues aside, smooth.
now we've got-
smooth and professional.
yes, it is. So we have the bandit leader going first. out of them all. And as I go through, I'll go through with who's next, so you can prepare for your moves and have a bit of a thought. So yeah, the bandit captain goes first, and he basically just sets himself in the center, draws his sword out, and he's getting ready for when you get to him. Basically, Grom, you can see him sort of like settle himself, getting ready to. So he's planted, and yep, and one of them next to him as well. His one of the little minions does exactly the same. They're holding position, essentially.
Okay.
Let the fight come to them, and deal with something when it happens. And Benjamin, you're up next. You're first up on the player list. What would you like to do?
So, will I get there before Grom?
No, your movement is 30 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can move 30 feet, which is 5 foot a square, basically, when you look at it.
But can I say that? Oh, so hang on. Okay. Oh right. Okay. Well, I'll just run up. I'm aiming to. I'll jump down off the wagon and just run straight behind Grom. So I'm just running just behind him, thinking that when he runs into the middle of them, I'm gonna jump out to the right and take out and have a go at the guy that also got prepared.
That's absolutely fine. So, but you can 30 foot will get you there.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine. Do you want to hold any actions or throw anything at them? Or you can use like your action as well to move closer to them if you wanted to.
I'm not going to get to them though anyway. Am I? Oh, I mean, I can throw.
Probably
I'm gonna throw one of my dagger. Can I reach the guy that got prepared that isn't the captain?
Yeah. So it was the captain. I'll just do this. Captain, and then this guy.
Okay. I'm gonna
getting ready again.
I'm gonna lob a dagger at that guy. Okay. That's it. I've got the distance from that, haven't I? Yeah. As I'm running in and keep running.
Yeah, absolutely fine. So yeah, roll to hit him then.
You're gonna have to remind me of everything now, aren't you?
Yeah, roll. You can do it on dagger. In your actions, the dagger, and then there should be
25.
Like yeah. That definitely hits. Hits them.
Is it a sneak attack?
What's your?
There's no one near him, so it's a sneak attack, right? I get
no, it's not, because you're within 5 foot of Grom. For your the swashbuckler thing, what we were talking about, you can't be within 5 foot of anyone.
I thought it was 5 foot of just the target. There's no one else near the target for swashbuckler.
No, swashbuckler it's weird.
Yeah.
If you're one-on-one with someone, you get your sneak attack.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're with 2 people, you don't.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter who the other person is.
But I would if he was standing close to him, because the rogue thing is that I get a sneak attack if someone else is within 5 feet, right? So it's only because Grom's not within 5 feet. Because it should be, if Grom's within 5 feet, I get it because I'm a rogue. But if Grom's not within 5 feet, then I get it because I'm a swashbuckler. But I have to be next to him, so that doesn't count.
Correct.
Yeah. So if you wanted to, and you would know this as well, by the way. So you could have basically got to there, so you're 5 foot away from Grom, which means that you would still get it.
Right. Okay. So I would have known this. Does that mean I did that?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can. Yeah.
Okay.
By all means, you can do that.
Right. Okay. So
25 does hit, so you need to roll your damage, and then obviously the sneak attack for that as well.
Yeah. Didn't I just roll damage?
You did roll the damage, yeah.
Oh, you did. So let's have a look.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. 5. Plus 4. 9.
9. That was
9 to the face.
Yeah, literally 9 to the face. Still standing, but definitely didn't like it. Caught him by surprise, and is kind of swaying there a little bit after that being chucked at his face. Anything else you want to do? That's your...
Sorry. You keep running. I'm just going to keep running at him. Same guy.
Yeah, okay, absolutely fine. So that's all your movement done and your action, and basically you're planning on running in to the
Then we're
fray.
going to get a beautiful sort of cross action as Grom runs forwards and I'll run behind him, almost like the red arrows kind of thing.
And that is going to happen because Grom...
And I'm going to use Grom if I can. If Grom runs before now, I'm going to use that little blind spot when the guy can't see me and try and launch on him from there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But Grom, you're up next with me preparing.
Okay, I would like to rage. My bonus action. Surprise, surprise.
Roger.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to shout in and say, "Kissy, kissy time!" Straight in the middle there and smack this guy in the face.
Yeah, okay.
Recklessly. Hold on, where's my attack? There it is. Oh, I do not believe that. I've got 2 natural ones
Oof.
No.
with advantage. Yes, I did for 8.
Somehow.
Wow.
2 natural ones on advantage.
That's special.
You go in for the swing and you felt good all day. You weren't that hungover, but somehow you completely miss, and Betsy's head just gets stuck into the ground a little bit as you've swung it, basically. Yeah, and he just kind of looks at you and is like, and that was 4. And he just leaves it as that. So the other bandit, and I'll ping these. So this one next to him, it's his go. He moves up towards you and goes in for a strike with his sword.
That's advantage because I was reckless.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, he kind of pulls out a scimitar and goes in for a strike on you. I thought I'd nearly done the same, but that is a natural 20
Oof.
for the advantage. So that is 23 to hit you with a nat 20.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And one of them. So that is 11 points of slashing damage, which is
Half.
obviously halved to 5.
Thank you.
Because you are raging. It is then the one behind him, which is this one. He then runs up, comes here, and goes in for the same against you.
Again, at advantage.
And Eramin, you will be preparing next as well, by the way, just to let you know, just so. 21 to hit
Yep, that hits.
on that one. And that is only 4 points of slashing damage, so again, half to 2. Because you are raging. And yeah, Eramin, you're up.
Okay. Seeing Grom running in, shouting and screaming like a madman, I will. I'm completely used to that. Yes. Okay. So we're going to 5, 10, 15, 20. So that gives me. Yep, I'm within range. Yes, awesome. Okay, so get within range, and I will literally pull out a little bit of cloth that I've got, just knot it into about 3 different knots.
Yep.
And then cast aid on all 3. So Grom, Benjamin,
And Jag.
and Jag.
Okay, marvellous. So
Okay.
just let them know what that does.
So all 3 of you now have your hit point maximum and current hit points go up by 5.
Oh, nice.
It's
Okay. So that lasts for 8 hours.
Oh.
So,
wow.
and it's not concentration, so it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
It's just it'll just be there for the next 8
Awesome.
hours. You have extra 5 hit points.
Yeah, and that's your hit point maximum is increased by that as well. Just FYI.
Yeah.
For those 8 hours.
Nice.
Just trying to add that on here, but it's not. It's
If you
weird.
click on your health and then set max HP modifier
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
I've just
5.
tried that. I've done that, but it's not put up my max HP by 5.
Oh, it did for me.
Yeah, it did for me.
Oh, now it has.
Okay.
It was just being a bit slow. It's because you're raging.
No, I found before I've done the up and down arrows on it to select the number, and it doesn't seem to work. But if you type the number in, it does work. It's a bit weird.
Cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Anything else,
yeah,
Herman?
I will. No, that'll be me for now.
No?
I'm good, thank you.
Then it is Bandit at the back with Jag preparing.
You did
He'll
all take
come
5. James, you did take 5 HP as well, yes?
Yeah, the 5 temporary hit points.
No,
and
they're
the...
not. They're not temporary.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
They're just 5 points of healing.
Right. Okay. I will put that.
So everybody gets that. Your max hit HP goes up, and
Right.
whatever
Yeah,
your
5.
health is at the moment goes up as well.
Yeah.
Right.
To
Gotcha.
match.
Thank you.
No worries.
So, yeah, this bandit has just come around the side and he is going to take a hit at you, Grom.
Advantage.
Non-natural 20 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Not so good. That's only 2 points of slashing damage, so 1 point because you're raging. Yeah, but they're all going in for you. You are the closest. So, Jag.
Cool. I am going to come up here next to Eramin.
Mhm.
And with Novadin in hand, trying to remember the name, just strike this really sort of discordant note, and I will be using my unsettling words / chord.
Yeah.
And that is going to be aimed at the bandit leader. And if I just roll a d6, that's using bardic inspiration. So any checks on my turn, the bandit captain has to take 2 off of that check.
Is that attack rolls as well, as in bardic inspiration type?
It's creature must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw.
All right, saving throws.
Sorry, that's my bonus action. So bandit captain to take 2 off the next saving throw,
Right. Okay. Yep.
and then I'm going to play this nice little flitty little doo-doo-doo-doo thing, whatever, and over a wide area, capturing everyone, including Grom. So all of the bandits, and including Grom, because I can't avoid him. I'd like everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Nice.
It's
As
so
I
that
cast
first
fairy
one.
fire.
Yeah, that first one.
First one's a
wasn't
bonus action. It's
Yeah.
a class feature.
Oh, yeah. So not like a count. It's not a spell. Right. Sorry.
Yes.
Got you. Yep.
No, yeah, should.
So, how it's 20-foot square is
He's
35.
a 20-foot square, yeah. So it
And
should capture all of that group.
And yeah, you're focusing on the bandit captains. Yes, it does. So they all need to make, and the bandit captain has to take 2 off his next save.
Yes, that's right.
Right.
Lovely.
So do this separately. So the bandit captain is. God, hang on. Dexterity saving throw, yes.
Mm-hmm. DC 15. Just so you can...
He rolled a 16
minus 2.
minus 2, but then plus 3.
Oh.
So it's basically
17.
17. So yeah. So he
He
passes.
succeeds. Okay.
The one on the left of Grom fails. So he is lit up with fairy fire. The one like right in front of Grom, like closest to the bandit captain, rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
So saves. The one to the right of Grom, natural 1, so fails. And the 2 at the back are only one on the left fails, and the one on the right fails. So all of them bar the bandit captain and
The one
this.
below.
Yeah, sorry, the one below him, that one, have all been lit up with fairy fire by.
And including me, because I got 7.
Oh, and including Grom as well. Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Jag?
Cool. Do you want to stick tokens on them or something, little markers, so we know?
Yes, I will. Sorry.
I've also put a blob on me for concentrating.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're all lit up in this this very sort of glittery pink that matches the
Put a
hair and
pink blob on them.
beard.
No, pink blob.
I've done red just for that. I will have Jade did send me over the tokens what you'd created ages ago, James. I just haven't. I've been trying to make sure everything's okay, and I've obviously forgotten a couple of things. But they will be on there for everyone to use. So and probably can send them around to everyone as well, so they can upload it to Roll20. So then we can all use the same tokens for like sleep or fairy fire and stuff like that. So yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, that's me done.
Okay, marvelous. So it's the last bandit's turn. To have a look. Yeah. So missed the bandit out somewhere, and I don't know where.
I think it's the one at the back, isn't it?
There.
That one, yeah.
He's going to come in and take a couple of a swipe at you. You're very fired and reckless.
Yeah, you don't get 2 advantages, though.
No. I think he misses. That's only a. It's only a 15 to hit.
No, that misses.
Yep. So he doesn't hit. That's the end of his go. 2 seconds, everyone. Yeah, so we're now round to the top of the round again. So it's the bandit captain, I do believe. And he is just going to go in for another swipe at you.
Okay.
Is that still at reckless at you?
Yep, yeah, still advantage. I'm verified anyway, so it would be advantage anyway.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? So that's 18 to hit you.
Yes, that hits.
So that is that. That is 7 points of slashing damage, reduced to 3 to you.
Right.
And it is just the bandits. That one there's go. And he is just going to back off. He is looking very confused and bloody from that dagger Benjamin stuck in his face when this first started. And it's round to you, Benjamin, with Grom preparing.
I'll jump in on this fella nearest. Take a swing at him and then jump back out again behind Grom.
Yeah, completely. Yeah, roll to hit.
Sorry. Is it with advantage, you say?
Yes, it is, because he is lit up like a Christmas tree.
21.
21. Yeah, that definitely hits. So roll your damage.
So it's 8 plus sneak attack, I guess, right?
Yep.
Yes. Is
13. 13 altogether.
13 altogether. Cool. He goes down like an
Yay.
absolute sack of poo.
Well, look,
Awesome. First kill.
Yep. So you all see, and you've got the feat where if you attempt to attack someone, you can just move away without opportunity attacks, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
well, I
So
mean,
if-
I'll back up to as far as I can get so that I could jump back in again. If that makes sense. So
yeah.
what is it? Half my movement speed there, and half my
Half it-
movement back out again, or whatever.
Basically, yes. So, however 30 foot of movement speed, so you'd get 5, 10. So you could still move 20 foot away from him if you wanted to.
Well, yeah, that'll do. Right. Or run away. I'm guessing they're all going to keep hitting the angry dwarf anyway. So
It's more than likely.
Just
The angry dwarf that's about to get even angrier.
get rid of him. Has he now disappeared from your screen? Just double checking, guys.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just been
Mhm.
killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, marvelous, cool. So yeah, Grom, you'll go.
I'm now going to go into a frenzy because I'm very, very upset at getting 2 natural ones. And I'm going to attack this guy again recklessly.
Yep, what, the bandit captain, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's all I can see. I've got the red rage funnel on.
Okay.
That's better. 25 to hit.
Nice.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage. So my bonus attack's going to be a frenzy attack.
Yeah. Is that a bonus damage? Is that with your rage?
Yes,
Damage on there as well.
including rage, yeah.
Yep. And yeah, with your bonus action, I take it because frenzied, you're going to go in for.
A second attack, yeah.
Yep.
And that is 22 to hit
Oh yes, that definitely hits too.
for 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Ow. Betsy's doing some heavy petting.
28 points of damage in 1 round. Yep. And I'm assuming you're just going to stay there as well, yeah?
Oh, yeah, too right. I'm not moving till that guy's dead.
Well, that would have been.
And then I might continue to pummel his head until it doesn't exist anymore.
Well, it would have been Dead Bandit to go, but it's not anymore. It's the one after him. I can't remember which one he was.
I think he was the one just below the bandit captain. He was the first one to move up.
Yeah.
The
So
one
he's
that's not very fired.
Yeah, he's going to go in for a strike against you.
Yeah, at advantage.
That's another natural 20.
Oof.
I do like this blue dice today. Isn't it funny though? I'm not actually playing a character, and I am now rolling the natural
Yeah.
20s on my life. So that is that. That's max damage, I'm afraid. I'm not. I'm just saying that. But so that was him. Yeah, so that's 13 points of slashing damage, which is reduced to 6, obviously because of raging. And that's his go. And you can see now, with the bandit captain taking those big couple of hits, he's looking a bit worried because there's only Grom in front of them all. One of them's gone down from Benjamin, and the other one who's just hit you is looking at you going, I've put all my effort into this. Why the fuck hasn't it hardly hit you? So, Erwin, you're up with me preparing.
So, can I tell how badly wounded Grom is yet?
Hey, you'd see a couple of cuts bleeding, but he's not slowed
Nothing
down at all.
particularly. Okay, all right.
Yeah, you've travelled
Yeah.
with each other long enough that you know when
I
they're
know I don't
taken.
need to heal him just yet. He's good.
You might hear me grunting a bit if I start getting it to hurt.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I've just got a couple of scratches that are bleeding a bit.
So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to pull another bit of paper out of my pocket. I'll look at it for a bit. Right. Fold it up, put it back away, and then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith onto Grom. Put your AC up by 2.
Nice, thank you.
And that's concentration?
That is concentration, so I will pop a little pink knobbly on the token. There you go. So that lasts a minute or 10 rounds, whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, your AC is up by 2, and yeah, that's me. I'm good.
Okay, cool. Benjamin and Jag, your passive perceptions.
13.
I think you're both the same, aren't you?
No.
14.
Okay. So Benjamin, you'll notice this as well. The map for here, forget the topography. It's all flat, so there's trees. It's not like they're rock bits.
Okay.
But just around here, you just see something else move behind the tree stump.
Well, I see this as well.
What is your?
14.
Yeah, you would see it as well.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks like another person moving very sluggishly behind the tree trunk.
I will call out to Benjamin. On the left.
So that was that, and now it's the other bandit's turn. Sorry, first time doing something like this.
No,
and
okay, don't worry about it. It's all good.
I think it was that bandit there who went next. So he's going to go again, attacking for you,
the one in the middle. Oh no.
Oh, what, that one?
I can't remember. The one in the middle was
No.
the last one to go.
That one was last.
Yeah.
He was last, so yeah, it was him because that one was first to go.
Yeah.
No, there's so many attacking me, I lose count. Just going to hit them all with a hammer.
So that is non-natural 20 to hit, which I believe it does.
Yep, it does. Just.
That's for 2 points of slashing damage. I have already halved that as well.
Okay. Probably better not to, because otherwise we'll get confused. Either you automatically half them all, or just give it to me normally and I'll half it.
Yeah, I'll give it to you normally then.
Yeah. Because we don't want to get confused like that.
No, definitely not. So yes, now you'll go Jag, with me preparing.
Oh, right, okay. Let's. I'm just gonna do a quick. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm gonna just move out a smidge so I can see. And then yeah, I'm just gonna sing this really horrible note, and it's just gonna project the sound waves will go through and just Got this absolutely awful din surrounding that area around Grom.
Mm-hmm.
As I cast Shatter on the area.
Oh, okay.
That also includes Grom.
Yeah.
I said at the start when I met him he was going to be my best mate, and I just keep hitting him with stuff.
And that's is
That's
that
a Constitution save.
okay? So and that gets everyone, including Grom, doesn't it? In that
Yes,
area.
that's a
Grom will be
15 foot.
fine. Oh,
Grom will be fine.
13.
I don't think Grom will be fine.
no. Grom's
So-
not fine.
Constitution saving throw, yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Aren't you meant to be good at those as a barbarian dwarf?
But I've got to roll well as well.
Damn these dice.
so the the captain again, he's rolled 19, so
What a
21
prick.
for his saving
I
throw.
don't like the captain.
And then the one to his left. I'll do the one to his right and work around. One to his right was only seconds. Only 12.
Fail.
The one to his immediate left. Natural one. I don't like that dice. Go away. And the last one. 7.
Okay.
He fails. It doesn't get the one at the back though, does it? It's not.
No.
that big. No. Okay. So what
Okay.
is...
It is half damage. Oh, that's fucking awful.
Oh, that was. Oh, that's terrible.
3d8, 331 for 7.
So half damage for the captain.
Half damage for the captain.
Full damage from me.
Yes, it's like thunder damage. Yeah, so you don't half that.
You see, which was him. One to his immediate left go down. That was the one what Benjamin put a dagger in his face at, and he's just taking the ground shaking below him. He is now gone.
That's not the guy that you said
No.
I threw the dagger in his face.
Oh, you've done it twice. So oh, it was sword last
Oh no,
time.
it wasn't. Sorry.
A
You're
sword.
right.
Oh, I killed the other guy.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, that's my fault. 2 seconds. Sorry.
It was the one that ran away up at the top.
Yeah, you did. Oh, just because he was there in a similar place, I did that. So
One of the things I did with the tokens, I said this to Jade last time, I put number tokens in there as well. So you can number your character, like you've got your 4 bandits there. You could put numbers on them so you know which one you're talking about.
yeah,
You can also do what is going on with Ehrman's token and give them little titles.
You
And
can.
what I do is I give them titles of numbers, and you can set them to only show to you, which is quite helpful, I find.
thank you.
You can put numbers on anyway when you're if you're setting.
Yeah.
If you look at mine. If you're setting things, just press a number. And
Mhm.
put them
Oh,
on.
right. I didn't know that.
Okay, cool.
So I spent a lot
thank
of time making number tokens and I didn't need to.
So yeah, nobody else goes down after my sheeperd brain, but they are all looking pretty hurt. The captain is looking battered, but is looking the best out of all of them. Just FYI.
Not for long.
So it was is that everything as well, Jag? Yeah.
Is there anything else I can do on a bonus? Oh no, I can't do that. Yeah, as a bonus action, I'll just say something nice, sing something nice to Grom. Just be like, "Sorry, Grom," and I'll give you a bardic inspiration. So that's a D6 to use when you choose.
Okay, thank you.
There we go. So it is now his go because he was the last bandit I did in the thing. and he'll go in for a swipe at you. Grom, you did reckless last attack, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm still verified anyway, so everything's an
Oh
advantage.
yeah. I think it misses. It's only 16 to hit. Sorry.
That misses.
Okay. So he kind of swipes and misses, and is looking very bloodied. It is the captain's go now. And that is 18 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh, you got that bloody shield of faith, haven't you? Yeah, well played. I rolled 2 15s on the dice. So okay, yeah, the captain completely misses you.
I tell you, that shatter must have really rattled their brains.
Yeah, this guy at the back is seeing everything going on, and he's booking it basically. He's running. He's away from that, and you can see how this is going. So Benjamin, it's now your go with Grom preparing.
Right, yeah, I'll jump in on this guy.
No, don't go there. You won't get
Oh,
your
it's
sneak
still
attack.
get it because it's engaged with me, so we
Oh,
get
of course,
normal.
yeah. Sorry. Ignore me.
Why? What was you going to say?
He was going to say about your sneak
About your
attack
sneak
because you
attack,
have to be
but-
on your own, but it's engaged.
Oh,
with
yeah.
so you get it anyway.
No, maybe not. 10.
Ooh.
Oh, so I've got advantage on him, right? He's still on fire.
So
Yeah.
19.
Yes, that definitely hits.
So 16 points of damage.
Oof.
Out for the count, and even more so.
Right, can I, with 2, as a bonus action, with 2 weapon fighting, do I have to hit the same person, or can I go for the guy next to him?
Anyone you like.
Yeah, you can go for the guy next to him if you want.
Okay, so yeah, bonus,
Yeah.
bonus swing.
Yeah, and again,
Oh my god. Oh, advantage on him as well.
advantage on him because he's verified.
Thank God. That's terrible. 21,
Yeah, that definitely hits.
and that's just a 6-sided dice, right? D6. I don't get the +4.
That's right.
6,
Woof. Nice.
and then I'll jump back
He
to where I
goes
was.
down as well.
Just
yeah.
annihilate.
Whirlwinding,
MVP,
Yeah,
yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
prancing around the dwarf, taking out the trash.
So it was.
I'm on trash, guys. I'm on trash.
He goes. Wrong button, Philly. And he goes. Yeah, you'll go, Grom.
I'll again, reckless frenzied attack. Say, enjoying it yet? And smack him in the face.
The captain, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And that's 21 to hit
Yeah.
for 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And if he's still fighting, I'll hit him again.
Captain, 14 points, you say?
Yep.
He is still standing.
I will then hit him again.
Okay.
And again, and again, and again. Oh no, that's only a 13 to hit.
Yeah, 13. Yeah, misses.
Okay, so it's like I hit him so hard the first time he stumbled, so I missed the second time.
Yeah, he is definitely now looking a bit more battered and bruised.
Okay, last my go.
I think. Trying to keep track of this, so that was that. That's him running away. Those 2 have gone. I think it would be Eramin up now,
Okay.
if I've got that right, with those bandits dying.
Okay. I will move there, right next to Grom, and I will just place my hat, reach down, tap him on the shoulder, and give him a little bit of a heal because he's starting to look a bit cut. So I'm going to do a cure wounds. Cure his wounds. That's 5 plus 7 is that many. 12.
12.
Thank you very much.
12 points of healing. Yeah, that's my go.
Marvellous. And yeah, so up next, what is your character doing, Jade?
I am hiding behind a tree, listening to all of this fighting going on, and I'm going to kind of look at my staff and just kind of whisper, "Make them stop," and I'm going to cast Calm Emotions across the entire battle.
Oh, what does that do?
Everyone within a 20-foot radius needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Yep. Have you kind of like stepped around from the side of the tree? Like you've got up?
I'm just kind of peeking around the tree because they're all fighting. It's quite scary.
So I would say that
dwarf.
Eramin and Benjamin, you would notice this because you were the ones to notice like the movement behind the tree in the first place, and you just see this peek out, and wisdom saving throw. Did you say
Charisma.
charisma?
Does that class as a charm?
I
Do I get advantage against it?
It does class as a charm.
Cool. Helped by 1.
19.
I used my bardic inspiration on it and got 14.
Natural 20.
I can see the log. Benjamin saves, Jag saves, Eramin saves. Gromley doesn't, even with the bardic. And what do the bandits get?
2 seconds. I am just setting up. Your token is now on the board. The captain definitely fails. Only got a 6.
Yeah, that fails.
And the other one, natural 20.
It succeeds.
So give me 2 seconds.
Just for description, everyone would start to kind of smell this scent of lavender around you, and Grom and the captain would become kind of indifferent to the fighting and just kind of stop fighting, though it stops if you're attacked, harmed, or if you see any of your friends being attacked or harmed.
Okay.
So would I drop my rage then in that case?
I've just read the spell. Who failed out of you guys?
Me.
Just you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't drop your rage. However, you have this wave of you're looking with so much fury and disdain against this captain. It dropped. You think for a good sort of like 10 seconds of like, why am I doing this?
Okay.
Do I need to hit him? But because you raged and you're frenzied, I'd say that doesn't quite counter the calm emotions of that war completely. And everyone else who failed, the captain basically, you get that same look from him, and he's just kind of like,
It's like a confused look as to why we're hitting each other.
why are we hitting each other? What's so bad about you? And he actually does. You see him. You see him start to put his sword away, which is really weird. Like you've been going at it like loggerheads for this whole time, and he starts to put his sword away. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm going to remain hiding behind the tree and see what happens. See if that works.
Okay. Are you gonna like actual hide, like as in?
I can't technically do that.
Okay.
I'm not a rogue, but
Okay. Then it is Jack's go. It is your go.
Oh, okay. That was a little odd, but yeah. I presume I'm aware that something was cast.
Yeah, I think knowing magics yourself and having that smell, what was described of lavender, and like this wave of you kind of sort of like shrug it off. You know what I mean? You can feel something trying to just like enter your mind, and you're like, oh, get out type thing. And you shrug it off. But yeah, you definitely know that something has been cast. I think you'd also know that it wasn't aggressive.
Okay. Um. Okay, I'm gonna follow the lead of non-aggression then, and I'm gonna move up a bit. Yeah, let's come up to the side over here, and I'm just gonna be playing a nice little melody, and I'm just gonna just say to the remaining bandits that we've got there, oh, come on, guys, just fuck off and let us be on our way, and we'll let you live, all right?
And using any.
Whether it, I suppose it'd probably be intimidation, or persuasion. I'll let you be the judge. of
Okay,
that.
yeah. I didn't know if you're gonna like you doing any spells. If you were gonna try.
Oh
and...
no! I'm not. I'm not casting anything. I'm
Right,
just saying we'll let you live if you fuck off.
Do a persuasion check. For us, I think, for how you've done that.
How come every fight we have, just before I finish off the big baddie, someone does something stupid to me?
That's why you're so
so
grumpy.
Yeah, maybe. So I rolled a 7. However, with Silver Tongue, if I roll under a 10 on a persuasion check, it becomes a 10, so I get 19.
Oh, okay. Well,
You silver-tongued bastard.
I know.
yeah, and I did roll for both of these, and I rolled a natural 1 on the bandit, just like the normal bandit, who didn't get calm emotions and everything like that. So he looks really confused because his captain at the minute is putting his sword back in his sheath as if he's going to walk away, and you've just gone up to him and goes, "Come on, guys, fuck off!" like really nicely. And yeah, the captain is kind of like, "Ooh, seems like a good idea." So he starts to do it, and like the bandit then starts to encroach away. So because he wasn't forced as such or anything, and it would have been his go, Grom, you would get an opportunity attack as they start to.
No, I've had my emotions calmed, haven't I? I don't want to fight anyone anymore.
No, that's fine. I was just saying you would get the opportunity as.
My emotions have become, I don't know why I'm fighting anymore. I'm still really angry. I just don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine.
I get an opportunity attack if I'm in range technically. Or is that not a thing?
No,
For jumping
You
in
have
and
to be
out.
next to him.
Have to
No,
be next
no.
to him.
Yeah, it would have to be next to him. Yeah. And it is also the now the captain's go. Sorry, that's everything there. He would also back up only a couple of feet and just like, yeah, why are we fighting? Obviously you're not going to use your reaction there. Comes down to Benjamin again.
I'm dashing for this guy. And yeah, I'm going to swing at this fella.
Yep.
There is no escape. Natural 20.
Oh,
There's 26 plus 4.
Yeah, well, definitely.
Oh no, what am I doing? 26 hit. Yeah, sorry. I'm rolling the wrong dice. 6. 17 points damage.
Doubled though, isn't it? Or have you already doubled that? Because you
Double.
got
Oh, because I got a crit.
Yeah.
Oh, and okay. So what was that? 20.
Yeah,
What did I say?
so
26. No,
No, hang on. So
you got
17.
17.
you only double the dice, don't you? So
yeah. So
Ah,
it
you
would
roll,
be
okay.
you roll 2 for your sneak
2,
attack,
so
so
4,
that's 4.
so 32.
10, so 14.
I've completely forgotten what I rolled, but I've got another dice to roll as well. I've got to do one more
Short sword.
d6 on top of that.
Okay,
Okay.
2, 6. So yeah, you rolled 2 on the first die, so double to 4.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's 8 for the first
Plus
one.
4.
That
plus
can't
8.
be right though, because it was my short sword. It's got +4.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
rolled
you
2.
rolled a 2 on the
Oh,
dice.
right.
So
Okay,
the 2
sorry.
is doubled to 4,
Yeah.
and then add the +4 onto it. So that's 8 from that,
So it's 8
and then
Right.
from it.
Okay.
5 doubled to 10 plus 6, which is
No, that's
16.
2 dice. That's a 5 and a 6 for the sneak attack. So that's
Yeah.
2d6.
So that's
you roll.
22.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
22.
So that's
plus
30
16.
total so far.
Yeah.
Right.
30, yeah.
Plus whatever this
And
d6 is you're rolling,
1d6 for being an orc.
which is doubled.
Yeah, so that's doubled
Because
as
it's
well.
crit.
It's at this point we find out he had 5 HP left.
Wow.
Yeah. 1. So 2.
That's 32
Two.
points of damage.
32.
He goes down. How would you like to do this?
As he's running away, I'm just going to charge up behind him, stick the sword through the back of his head,
So,
spear him, and leave it where it is.
so you've all had this kind of effect. Some of you, which have recognised being magic. Some of you what haven't. Didn't quite hold to Benjamin either. So it's a fight.
Yep.
They started it, and he's absolutely ran up to this this bandit captain leader, and as he's starting to run away, but really calmly, just puts his short sword into the back of his head, like the spine of his neck, and you just see him kind of walk away, and the sword comes out, and he just then crumples to the ground, with a very, very scared follower of his right next to them.
There is a squeak of
and,
terror from the tree line.
Have I got a bonus action to swing at the other guy?
How much movement did you use to get to that cap?
So 5, 10, 15, 20. I guess.
Yeah, you can get up to him and give him a.
Just so we're clear, calm emotions is the effect is now ended on the bandit captain because he was harmed by an attack.
And he's also dead.
He's
He's
dead.
also dead.
It's got very calm emotions now.
So yeah, roll to hit on the.
23,
Definitely hits.
and it's just 1d6, right? Because it's the bonus roll. Or the bonus. 1.
It doesn't matter even.
Oh, nice. Pummel to the eye. Pop.
He literally just goes down. Well, let me just get rid
I
of that.
stand on the back of the captain and retrieve my sword in a particularly brash way, spit on the back of his head, and turn back round towards the mystery person in the bush.
I will say that combat has ended now. The bloke that was running away to begin with, who got hit first by a dagger to the face, has just been scarpering this whole time, basically. And
What
running
is
into
that
everyone.
bloody smell? It's horrible.
Benjamin, cast her in the trees.
Right,
What?
I'm gonna walk over towards. If I can, is it my go? Can we get?
Yeah, we're out of combat, so
Okay, I'm gonna head over to the trees. It's like, who's that? Who's that in there?
You
My
suddenly
range-
hear Benjamin suddenly hears in his head, "Who are these people? Scary. You gotta run away. Gotta run away." As I'm starting to kind of back away from the tree line as you're approaching.
Well, We were like, "What? It's all right. It's all right." Excuse me. Bandits are gone now. Are you okay? What are you doing here?
I just point at Benjamin. Did you put a sword through a guy's head?
I know that was really fucking violent. He's got some problems, but he's come out the trees. Come out the trees. It's all right.
I'm throwing my swords. I'm pulling my swords out, dropping them onto the ground, and taking a step back.
I would just. Are you hurt? Hi, my name's Aramin.
Oh,
He's really nice.
Does she look hurt?
No, I was just literally about to say, as you all back away, do you walk out?
take a couple of tentative steps. You
And
see this kind of in her late 20s, half elven, maybe a couple of generations of elven, half elven. Long ginger hair in a bunch of braids. None of them are the same size or organized in any way. With various decorative flowers placed between the braids. She's got kind of light skin, lots of freckles all across her face, and these pale green eyes. And she's kind of trembling with fear, wearing this white floral dress that's got a couple of mud stains on it, and this holding onto this wooden staff with a large carved flower on the top.
Well, I'm just standing in the middle of the path, looking at Betsy, very bloody confused, trying to work out what's going on.
Does she
I'm
look
gonna-
injured at all?
no.
Okay.
Looks a bit tattered, but not injured.
I like your staff.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pick my swords back up, sheath them up, turn around, and sort of start heading back down towards the.
Barry.
Ah, no, I'm not. Sorry.
Barry.
Where's the crater from here?
The crater is like around about here, just sort of the left of Jag.
Right. Yeah, I'll sheath my swords up and just. That wasn't you that fell out of the sky, was it?
Can you fly?
Badly.
Can I see anything in the crater?
No, it's just like a again like a humanoid indent.
I don't know. I woke up about there, and then I heard fighting, so I ran away into the trees.
Oh, I'm gonna laugh. Turn to walk down the path, and as I walk past Jag, I'm just gonna say, I don't know what you've been praying for, mate, but it looks like it's just dropped down here. She looks about your size, and keep on walking towards the cart.
As Benjamin goes past, I said, "Are you not going to look see what they've got?"
I thought that was yours, mate.
No, I can't. I don't do that.
All right, yeah. I'll head back to the. I was going to start rummaging then. Sure, there's got to be something in here for you.
Yeah, if you want to roll an investigation check, anybody want to do the others or?
So I'll assist Benjamin.
Yeah, I might need it. Natural
Yeah,
one.
roll with advantage
Cool.
then.
We've worked together before, so we're just. Oh God!
Why was it a +8 that time?
It wasn't. It was a +1.
Oh, it's a 7. Okay, I always see that as a 1. It looks like a 1 on this dice.
Nothing too fancy in any of their pockets. You find sort of like in total, looking through all of the pockets and everything. Let's have a look. What do you find? You find 26 gold from them. but yeah, there's nothing like spectacular on them. Basic weapons, what they've got, they essentially are just like bandits trying to make money by stealing trade along this road.
So when we finish that, I'll just drag him off to the side and stick him off the road.
Yep, easily done. They're not particularly big blokes. It was the captain, which was the biggest, hence why he was the leader. But yeah, put on the side of the roads near the trees.
So, what's your name?
And she's thinking really hard. Gisela, I think.
Gisela. All right.
That's
Hard to think.
so. You're called Gisela, and you fell out of the sky, but you're not hurt. Huh.
I don't
You're
know.
very interesting. I like your flowers.
Thank you. I like flowers. They're
So do I. They're nice.
nice. Pretty.
They smell good. Bit like the lavender that you threw over us.
I just saw you all.
Perfume in a fight
Fighting
is
and-
usually quite a novel thing, but
I saw
I
you all
liked it.
fighting, and I just wanted you all to stop because I was scared. I don't think I've been in a fight before.
well, if you want to come along with us, we get into fights quite a lot.
No, but that was like my first proper real fight.
Cool.
Yeah,
Everything's
make
new.
make an insight check, Eramin,
Okay.
first, please.
Yeah, we don't need that anymore, do we? Insight check. I'm supposed to be good at these. 11.
Yeah, you definitely. They're very confused, and definitely coming across as memory loss.
Right.
Could be from the fall.
So, do you remember where you're from? It's okay if you don't.
Orium? Is that a place?
Orium. That's where we're going.
Oh.
This is the road between.
I should probably go there.
Do you
I
have
don't-
friends with you? At this point, Eramin looks up at the sky just to see if anybody else is going to fall down.
You see no other humanoid shapes in the sky.
Don't
Okay.
remember.
Right. It's dangerous out here.
I just kind of look over at Benjamin and Grom and just kind of
Yeah.
nod.
Well, they protect me from the danger.
Put a sword through someone's head.
Yes, he does that. Not always through their heads, though. Sometimes,
just-
like other parts of them. But
I'm pretty shook up by that myself, to be honest.
oh,
Can I hear all this from where I?
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah. You're all pretty much sort of like still together.
Okay.
You've done like your searching, and yeah, you're now basically all questioning this new person who apparently has fallen
Yeah.
from the sky, possibly, and has.
Okay, as I'm sort of like picking up all the bits and bobs from, or kicking the dead bodies around a little bit to see if there's anything left, I'll come walking back as if I'm going to walk past them all. We're like, Yeah, look, I mean, every now and then you just have to push the boat out just a little bit. I mean, we can't let people like that run about. We've got to keep going on this path. Hello, love. I'm pleased as punch to meet you. We've got plenty of room on our cart. We're going the same way you are. We're picking up waifs and strays everywhere we go, and we'd love to have you with us. But every now and then, I've got to do what I've got to do. But I promise, I'm a lovely guy normally.
He is. It's very true. Benjamin is very clever and very fast.
Yeah, look, take my hand. I'll reach out as if I can, as gently as I can, swords away, everything away, wipe off a little bit of the blood, put my hand out and just see if he wants to step out of the woods towards us a little.
I'll kind of very shakily and tentatively, still holding onto my staff with the other hand, just gently kind of take your hand.
Right, yeah, we'll
Ooh.
step out of the woods just a little way, and we're like, right, come on, everybody, let's get this horse moving.
You can meet Barry. He's our horse.
Eh?
Also, if you remember how you did the whole falling thing, that would be cool. I'd like to learn how to do that. You made quite a big dent in the floor.
There's entire buildings for people in the sky in this city that we're going to. That's pretty much the only thing I know about this place is it's full of the godly folks that are always looking up.
That's true.
I don't have much to do with them. I don't trust them, to be honest, but
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll know what to do with her.
It's probably a good idea to look up regularly now.
Now that she's kind of out of the tree line and a bit more in view, in the centre of the large flower on her staff, there seems to be a symbol carved in the centre.
What's the symbol of?
Make
What's the shape?
a religion check.
Religion.
Anybody else who is noticing and looking at it can also do one.
16.
Yeah.
So 16.
Okay.
Also, don't give a shit.
So yeah, anyone who rolled over a 15
Yep.
would notice that it is the symbol for saloon.
Alright, so I would absolutely know that because I also have a symbol of saloon on me. Around my neck. Not that you can see it because it's probably buried in my fur somewhere. So I'll just pull it out and go, look, we match.
That's pretty.
And I'll hold it up to you. I'll take it off and hold it up to your staff. Look,
Oh,
it's the same. Put it back on.
And with that,
Oh.
I think that's where it will end tonight as well.
Cool.
Everyone's met everyone.
New people.
You've had your first battle. I've had my first battle experience DMing as well, and trying to keep track of everything.
It's challenging.
It's very much so.
Yes.
Definite notes have been taken to try and make things a little bit easier for next time.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you for.
Yeah, you did
Coming?
well though, mate. Yeah, it's just a few,
Sorry, I overran a little bit.
few streamlining issues there, but you'll
Yeah.
sort it
A
out.
couple of sessions
Yeah.
in will be
Yeah.
smooth.
Be
So
like
good.
clockwork. But
Awesome.
yes, thank
Yeah,
you
really good.
very much. And
Who's going to
Yeah,
ask the
I'll-
question? James, you could be the question asker today.
Can we level up?
you don't level up just yet.
Oh, damn it.
Nice try though.
Indeed.
But yeah, we'll pick up again next week.
Cool.
And yeah, we'll see where this goes after you get to Orium, I suppose.
Indeed. So, yes.
I have
Sorry, go ahead.
I have kept to my promise. I did say I would be dropping into the campaign.
You did. That
Well, hey.
definitely happened.
Your latest edgy character also spent a good portion on the edge of battle,
Yay.
on the edge of a road.
Yeah, lots of edge. All edge.
Again, stop me getting the bloody kill shot.
Sorry. Sorry, Rogue.
I wanted you all to stop fighting. It was scary.
Okay. So, as DM Finney has mentioned, we will be back here next week on Sunday, same time, for episode 2 of Monasteries and Mayhem. We've definitely got the Mayhem part down. We've just got to find some monasteries now. So, with that, we will end our stream, and we will see you all very soon. Bye!
Bye.